Hey guys, so I have been informed that I was muted for like the past minute. So hey, happens to the best of us. It's not. Good evening, everyone. Proper good evening. So, Yami, Vinny, welcome. Yeah, as per usual, a bit of stream delay. So I was muted. It is what it is, happens. The one thing I forgot to check before starting the stream, I don't know why it disconnects my microphone, to be completely honest, but we are back. So, proper good evening to all of you. So yeah, I just held a yapping session to myself, practically. Now, the summary of that, the gist of that is, we're going to be starting Orient soon. Hello, everyone. But we are still on ARES, of course. Tonight is going to be all ARES when it comes to the Chronicle mode. We have some bangers lined up, as I also showed in the thumbnail, and as I also stated in the title. We have my favorite character coming up. We have Kira Hiroto with Alias Academy, ARES' version of Alias Academy. And we also have ARES' version of Zeus. Of course, both of these absolute fucking bangers. Goedenavond, Lucas. Goedenavond. Good to have you. Right, but yeah, that's the entire evening is going to be ARES. Most likely, since I don't think I believe it was like 8 or 9 matches that we had left. Here's ARES after half a minute of searching. So yeah, we did the match. The last match we played was the match as Polestar versus Kirokawa Seishu here against Kirkwood. So now we actually get to play as the Inazuma 11 again. We get to play against Brainwashing, and after that we get a few bangers. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 9 matches left. We are not going to do all of those in one night. Also, thank you, Yami, for the best wishes for Polish Men's Day. Love that. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, a happy Polish Men's Day to all the men watching this stream tonight, I suppose. But yeah, to celebrate, we have a match against Brainwashing. So this team has not really changed that much, I don't believe, between the original season. I think there's been a few graduates, so as you see, Sugimori is gone, of course. The former captain and goalkeeper is now replaced with Nao Oma. And there's a few other replacements, as you can see. None of them are wearing their little headgear anymore. But yeah, hey, the magic of ARES is back in full swing. Absolutely no clue what happens during this match, so we're gonna find out together. The match against Brainwashing is about to start. But the funny little Chinese man rather, is gone. Honestly, don't care. Crab brave. I think that's a good thing. Good. Frankly, honestly, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely will take that. Massive W. But this coach is so unhinged, it's not even funny. Frankly, he deserves to be locked up. More than Kusaka did during Galaxy anyway. Kusaka just punched a few guys, that's fine, whatever. Happens all the time. Yay. The intonation on that. Thank you, Asto. Fantastic. Okay. I think Norika's about to get a Hisatsu of her own, probably. So, that's huge. Love to see that. We're gonna get, I think it's, I remembered what it was called at some point. I'm sure it's gonna come to me eventually. But Emergency OP, in the sense of operation, I suppose, rather than overpowered, because the Inazuma 11 are anything but that. Okay, so what's the context behind the boy with the cardboard hat on the opponent's side? Frankly, I don't think there's context. I think he was just there, you know, as a part of the team, as part of the theme as well. TH. I don't know, funny little robot guy. I mean, it fits. They were basically cyborgs before, so... But yeah, now that Sugimori has graduated, what we have, of course, is Arata being the new captain of brainwashing. Okay, so I have to pass to Gojin, which I think I've successfully done with that. I actually paid attention for once. Strike while the iron's hot. Okay. We use Fire Tornado as Kozomaru. Hey man, so why do I need to pass to Gojin? Okay, pass to this nerd, and then... Where's Kozomaru? He's all the way back there. He's not even in the zone. Lock the fuck in, man. Okay, here we go. Fire Tornado Ares version. Of course, he inherits Shot Pocket, and he will, in fact, catch this. Okay, interesting. Yeah, rookie mistake. Come the hell on. What are we doing? Arata's doing a Patriot shot, surely? Why is he allowed a phone in the jail cell, by the way? Oh god, okay. So this is happening this match, is it? Or is this... No, okay, it's not the shot quite yet. Hold on, I remember the shot, but this is the defense move, I think. Yeah. It's gotta be, right? Tension fully restored. Masakatsu Hiyori Twister Trap. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So, I have to use Twister Trap here, presumably. Which, yeah, that's, you know what, that's fine. I guess that's a fine Hisatsu for a defender to have. I mean, it's kinda just Cyclone, but in place, so, you know, it's whatever. Okay, Asto, look in. Gotta score a goal, man. And you don't have Inabikari dash out, so... Oh, am I just scoring a regular ass goal as well? Is this what's gonna happen? Okay, cool. Alright. Pretty tame start so far, but that's of course because we don't have a whole lot of Hisatsu yet. Now, the guys, in typical Inazuma 11 fashion, they're going to gradually each get a move. Sometimes even 2 or 3, and a few co-ops, of course, later down the line, but... Give a little to take a lot strategy. I'm sure. So we're gonna just have to let Arata pass, and he's surely pulling a Patriot shot. And our goalkeeper's getting Hisatsu. Norika. I do miss Norika's fluffy hair, man. It's such a tragedy what they did to her in Orion. But well. Maelstrom the Hand. Right. Patriot shot. Yeah, a classic. A classic of brainwashings, of course. Now, Maelstrom the Hand. Uzumaki's the Hand. There it is. Clean ass move. Norika gets some good moves as well. She got some really cool design moves. Unfortunately, her own design suffers because of it in Orion, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, this time I confess I did not pay attention to the objective. Start a focus battle as Asto. Okay, let's have a little look here. Okay, so actually I think we're getting Inabikari Dash right now. That's what it's starting to look like. There it is. Fantastic. So activate Inabikari Dash as Asto. That makes sense. This was already in the beta as well, so I used this one quite a few times. So now we're actually getting to... We're getting to known territory, charted territory. Can we pass to Hyura? Let me see, can I... He has a shot, right? Yeah. He has, Kori no Ya? Yeah, there it is. Okay, great. That's it. Honestly, that's a good chain. Big guy's in the way, unfortunately, but... Yeah. That's okay. That was expected, so no stress. Gojin has to take this back. We have to score a goal with Gojin, actually, at some point. They do him hella dirty in ARES. They give him like 1 or 2 things, I think, but his main moment, of course, comes at the end of the season. Very last match, actually. So, you know, we can already look forward to a really hype conclusion there, but I really want to score as Gojin at some point. Which is not going to happen right now, because it for some reason did not give me any extra power on my shot there. Rough. But yeah, I've been, you know, when I finally realized that we're doing teams like Zeus and Alias tonight, I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe we're actually going to have some really interesting matches, you know, going forward. Because once we get past a certain point, we're going to start having to deal with the overbursts. I think that's what they're called. So we're going to have to deal with things like, you know, Fireball Storm when we actually play against Kidokawa Seishu properly. And then, of course, Cosmic Blaster, which Hiroto and I guess his name in this season is Kiyama. Yeah, which they have together, of course. So things are going to ramp up quite fast here, actually. To make an awful pun, the keeper finally having a Satsu, quite handy. Oh, Lucas. Oh, Lucas. Keep trying, man. Keep trying. Actually, Kozomaru, he got Scorching Tackle. He tackled, just like Goenji. Curious. Curious. Wonder if that's a sign of anything. Win a focus battle. Okay, there we go. And once again, score a goal as Astor. They really love glazing this guy without a shot. Isn't he a midfielder on the Inazuma 11? Oh well, whatever. Does it matter? No. As long as we score goals, it in fact doesn't matter. But if we keep getting plot armor, it's a little one note, I'm afraid to say. But well, I'll take the 3-0. Absolutely. Gives us a wider margin of victory, I suppose. Who's that handover? Kozomaru. Score again. Using Fire Tornado as Kozomaru. Okay, so... Right, this is the take a lot and give nothing strategy, I suppose. Okay, and here's number 4, I think, probably. Pretty sure Astor's a forward. You know what? That's probably true, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Okay, and there we are, yeah, 4-0, quite handily. Which I'm not opposed to, but it's not much of a break from the actual objectives during, for example, the Season 3 matches. In fact, I'd say this makes it a lot easier than the few objectives that we had during Season 3. But this may just be how do I say, a bad apple, perchance. Let's see, Shin. Okay, so Kori no Ya is not a long shot, which is interesting. Okay, you know what? I could totally pass it to Gojin right now. Kori no Ya? Okay, now Gojin. Gojin! Has quite some power, but this goalkeeper is fire element, so it is neutral. Fire element with a wood type move. Let's see, Han-chan. Get this guy. Get his ass. And now there's nothing stopping me from scoring as Gojin Tatsunosuke. Watch this shit. Toria! That's not enough. I'm missing 16 power, god damn it. Hold, it's still possible. We have one more shot, literally. Gojin! Bah! Surely it's going in. I swear to god if he does shot pocket. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's going in. Oppa. Scored with Gojin like I said I would. Fuck yeah. The season won't give him anything, I'll give him everything in the world. Astor's a forward, it's just Orion when he's a midfielder. That's good to know. It's good to know, D27. Appreciate that. But yeah, there we go. That is the first match of the night. The first history match against Brainwashing. Quite simple. not much going on in the way of resistance, so... Oh well. We gotta have an easy one, because I can't imagine they're going to let us off the hook quite as easy later down the line of this season. See what the drops are like. Last time we got Gojin right at the cusp of ending the session, actually, which is why there's now 4 new guys to the left of me, actually. All Victory Road characters as well. We're gonna do those later when we actually pull, I think. Most of you should recognize them by this point. There's probably one that you maybe won't recognize, but... Okay, drops are nothing especially significant here, but that was to be expected. We in fact did it without a coach. Holy shit, Marie Antoinette mentioned? Awesome. Ooh, next is Teikoku Gakuen. Okay. So that means we're going to get to see Kazemaru, actually. But, first, of course, Route Unlock Battle. I forget what level are these teams again? They're like decently high, right? In the 80s somewhere? 79. Okay, so, I mean, I am just gonna play with the main team, I think. Yeah. That's... might as well, right? No point in really lingering too long on these Route Unlock matches, because what we're ultimately here for is the story. I think, at least. Personally, I am. But, okay. Let's see. Goalkeeper is Fire, so having Sakurazaki as a forward here as our main striker is good. Always a good strategy. And you know what? Since this is just a free match and it's going to go by decently fast, I think I can get a little bit into the characters that I've selected for my my summoning goals here. So yeah, 4 Victory Road characters. I mean, 2 that you already knew of. There's Yashiro and there's, I think her name is Shimada from, holy shit, Gojin? From the, like, I forget what the team is called, but it's the team that tried to flame my goat Kisoji at some point. So yeah, I've wanted those guys for quite a bit. The manager especially, or the, yeah, well, she is a manager. So yeah, she looks really cool. Fantastic design. Yashiro, of course, has a unique Keshin as well, exclusive to Victory Road. So, and he looks edgy. I love edgy characters. So, fits right into my alley. Now, of course, someone already mentioned it. We have, what do you mean that's offside? So you mean you're going to tell me that I just wasted all that tension on Scream of Eden? Okay, man. Whatever. As I was about to say, someone already mentioned, we have June Davidson. June Davidson of the Backstreet Kickers. Probably a lost tourist that they just kind of recruited onto their gang, but he was very cool in the story. Didn't really do much, said even less, but I think that adds to the mystery. And of course, I need him for the delinquent team, because, you know what? I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he's probably my favorite character from the Backstreet Kickers, period. Okay, play to Ryugel here, and that should be enough just to score a goal. And then we kind of have to pick up the pace, but I'm going to try to do my best. 20 minutes to score 4 goals. It's possible with enough tension, but we're just going to have to see. And the final one is the one that you might not know. But this is a character from Crosswind Foshore. You know, the new team that Tachi Mukai was on previously. And I was just kind of scrolling through the list of Victory Road characters, trying to see if there was anyone that I would possibly want to still pull for. And she just kind of randomly came up. And the only reason she caught my eye is because her description, and I shit you not, her description states that she is, in fact, a delinquent. So you know what that means. We gotta have a female delinquent on the team, you know? So I have to pull for her. Now that is clean-ass power. I'm sure that's going in, even if he does short pockets. So yeah, fair enough. We have the elemental advantage. But that's the full lineup. So we got 2 guys from the team that tried to diss my boy Kisoji. We got June Davidson, and then we got a female delinquent from Victory Road, which I think is amazing. Love that. Love that shit. Davidson did not say much, but he always said enough. Yami, you are so right, actually. Speak your truth, Yami. Defense scan. Interesting. What if I pull out my totem, though? What will he do in response to this? Not much, I don't think. Okay, let's see. Cavalry advance, just for that extra bit of power. I think if I do one focus battle, which, well, they're not going to let me do. Okay, that's fine. I was about to say, if I can do one focus battle, then I think I can have enough tension to do both the Pelion Whip. Ooh, do I want to, though? I could also just do a cheeky little Spring Thunderclap, a little Shunrai, which I think should probably net us enough power, to be completely honest. That is more than enough, Jesus Christ. So, safe to say, I think with Sakurazaki as a forward, we'll be fine to get the advantage win. Because we need one more goal. We scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, so that gives us quite a bit of leeway for this last one. The cavalry advance really coming in clutch for this one. Attack scan. Do I care? Possibly not. Okay. Interesting that Sakurazaki decides to concede to that move, of all things. Okay, now let's see. I need a little bit more tension, so I'm going to try to get that with Ryugel here. Just enough to pull off another combination shot. Kusaka's good at dribbling too, so this should work out. There, and now that we're in the advantage, we're in the focus zone, we can do Kyobo Head, first and foremost. Then we can do a Scream of Eden, and then we probably chain it to Sakurazaki if I'm going to be entirely for real, because I would play to Hoshi, but she's offside, I think. So I'm not going to risk that again, not this late into the game. Especially when we're on track to get the advantage win here. And then finally, we're going to do a Go no Isen to absolutely decimate this goalkeeper and secure our victory. Go no Isen. And that's more than enough. 5,600, I think, is a plenty. It's going to be a... it's going to be a casual 7,800 power, which is about 3 times as much as the goalkeeper had with his Hisatsu. So... definitively did win this match with the advantage win. Alright, and now my headphones have died, which is great timing because the match has just finished. But that's the first match over and done with, which means that we are moving on to Teikoku Gakuen. Royal Academy, once again. The ARES variant, which is... it's quite different, actually, from the OG Teikoku. Because ARES, as you will recall, is this weird alternate universe where characters get different fates, as it were. We've got Han-chan, we've got another Gojin spirit. Fantastic. So the fate of certain characters has changed. Of course, the original Raymond as well was scattered across all the different teams across Japan. And one Raymond member, who I already mentioned by name, has ended up in the new Teikoku Gakuen, who is, in fact... I don't know if we actually get to see it. Is he the captain in this season? No, he's not, because this fuck-ass guy is. But the Raymond member who is on this team is, in fact, Kazemaru Ichirota. And, as you will notice, we have Sakuma, of course. Sakuma is still here, but we also have Fudo. Fudo from Shin Teikoku, of course, who wasn't a part of Teikoku until Season 2, is now a part of regular Teikoku Gakuen. And Genda is on the bench, which absolutely sucks ass because this goalkeeper, I don't think anyone likes this goalkeeper. So yeah, massive downgrade. He's basically a Nepo baby, but I think we might find out about it. Oh yeah, and I think they're going to cheat as well, so... don't love that. Yeah, man, that's okay. That's fine. You don't need to speak anymore, actually. Okay, Fudo's still a little shit, actually, and I love that for him. Keep doing that, man. More power to you. I can tell you one thing they would throw at you. Handful of steel beams? Anyone? All the training that I certainly remember. But apparently we have prepared a Hisatsu, so that's great. Hey, we're gonna see what it is, I'm sure. It's not gonna be something for Gojin, I know that, at the very least. But hey, let's see. Reiji Kageyama's bold strategy. Right, because Kageyama is still the coach for Gig Teikoku as well in this season. Now, do we have anything? We have Spinning Cut on Mansaku, which is interesting. We have Dash Axel on Michinari, who I remind you is the captain of Inakumi Raymond. Fantastic move for you to get, man. Illusion Ball on Hanchan. Nerd still has nothing. Gojin still has nothing. Goat Jin. But okay. That is the lineup that we're dealing with. So slowly but surely getting some movesets as well. This is like the first time that I'm seeing any of these movesets as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they get over the course of this season. What moves the developers decided to give them. Okay, but they have a tactic Royal Runaround. I just managed to spot that from the corner of my eye. Let's see, complete a focus battle against Sakuma. Oh, they're slowed down. Right. Actually, this plot point has just come back to me. The air guy would know about air resistance. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone can tell where this is going. But I have to score using Kozomaru. That is my second objective. So, really, when they're portraying it like this, it feels like Inakumi Raymond is really quite good, actually, as a team. Why does Bro have Mistral? Actually, that kind of fits. That kind of fits for him. Fucking loser. No one likes that guy, I don't think. Certainly not me, at the very least. Okay, complete a focus battle against Sakuma. So, I'm gonna lose this. I'm not gonna lose this, in fact. Huh. Move slower to save more stuff. So this is a little different than I remember. I thought it was going to be like, oh, we're dropping the training weights, you know, so we're going to be much faster. But I guess it's not quite that. Now, Mansaku's going to have a generational fumble, probably. No, because we're playing for victory. So I guess not, actually. So the first half is where we're going to capitulate, not capitulate, capitalize, rather, the exact opposite, on Royal Academy's debuff. And then the second half we're going to get our shit rocked by Unleashed Teikoku Gakuen. So, that's going to be interesting. Let's see, Hanchan, 142, you know what, all things considered, not terrible power. Yeah, man, great pass, great pass. Be proud of yourself. Let's see, Gojin! Of course, Gojin, come on. 155, hey, I'm just saying, one more will do it. One more will do it. See, I don't remember much from this match, like with all matches. Apparently, Kazemaru retains his flurry dash for this match, which is good. Get to see a bit of a classic. But I, at the very least, remember really disliking the goalkeeper on this team, which I think was probably the intended purpose. Am I having Nerd Guy score? You know what? Actually, I think this goalkeeper deserves it. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. No one cares. So, 2-0. And 2 more minutes left in the first half. And then the real match is gonna start. They are really slow, damn. But alright. So now, this is where the real fight starts. They're gonna get used to their shoes, or rather, they're getting used to having such a slow pace. They're saving stamina, saving energy. And there it is, Nepo baby. No one likes this guy. Literally, hey, I'm letting goals through, but you guys are the problem, so fix it, or else you get fired. Hey, that's awesome. Love that. Raymond Glasses guy looks very weird. Yeah, it's not just you, Yami. The space between his glasses, like the little bridge, it's insane. Like, how is it that big? How is your head gonna be that massive, or your glasses that small that you need a bridge that large? But now they're unlocking the shoes. Yeah. Exactly. So it is like the training weights, I remember. And now they're fast. They're fast as fuck. To keep up with Kazemaru. Complete a focus battle as Michinari, as the captain. Okay. Captain who infamously is really not that great of a player, actually. But I'm losing this. Because now Teikoku Gakuen can actually play for real again. I hate this guy, man. Why is he playing games on his phone? Why does he have a pink phone case? You know, actually, no, power to you for that. This guy's gotta be one of the most useless trainers ever, man. One of the most useless coaches. Okay, but yeah, this is where we get our shit rocked by Sakuma. For a start. By another classic, dare I say. With Fudo. Made even better than it already was. But we are not blocking this, even though we have Uzumaki's the hand. Unfortunately. You know what? That's a good animation. That's a good fail animation. Okay, and we're also losing this matchup. Apparently. Okay, so that is a 2-2. Which, you know, not too bad. We created some leeway in the first half, so this is fine. Next objective, Asuto. Successfully passed the ball to Asuto. Well, hey, there it is. Okay, royal run around. Let's see. So is this like a Catenaccio counter? What was this again? It certainly looked like it. Okay, so there goes our leeway. Man. Alright, Fudo Akio has been marked. What do we need to do? Let's see. Complete a focus battle, probably? Yeah, okay. I'm losing this because it's Fudo. Yeah, makes sense, plot armor. Ah! We got our own tactic. Okay, hold up, let's see. Grid Guard. I've heard this is really overpowered. Or at least it was at some point. I don't know exactly what it does, effect-wise, but... Okay. Fair enough, Li Jiweng. I wonder who that could be. Score using Fire Tornado as Kozomaru. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit then, because Asuto is somehow further up than Kozomaru. There we go. And this should be our third goal. You know what, at the very least, I can appreciate that in these matches, they're trying to put a bit more pressure on you by having the opponent score like 2 or 3 goals. I do like that. If you don't create leeway in the first half, then actually that spikes the difficulty quite a bit, I have to imagine. Not for me, but y'all stay safe out there. What's next? They're locking them again. Are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, things like these are going to happen quite a lot in this season, and Orion as well, I'm afraid. A lot of technological faffing about. Okay, and we're getting scored on once again, I have to imagine. Actually, no. Okay, huge. I'll stop pulling his weight. He's right. He's got a point. Hate the words, but not the man. Speak your truth, Kozomaru. What am I doing here? Passing to Astor. Complete a focus battle is Gojin. Hey, say less, man. Say less. Come the hell on. Gojin. Against Sakiyama? Hell yeah. What's this? Oppa. Easy as that. And then Kazumaru cucks me. Kaksumaru. Yikes. Oh, right. So here's the thing that I kind of don't really like about Kazumaru in ARES, right? Why is he just kind of a lapdog of Kageyama? Like, is that the Teiko Kugakuen effect, or what are we doing? Like, why does Fudo have more of a moral compass than Kazumaru does? That doesn't feel right somehow. White-eyed creeps, what the hell? That's crazy. He lowered his voice as well. The voice actor lowered Kazumaru's voice in this season. To like make him more intimidating or something? I don't know. Genda, my goat! Holy shit. Now the real match is starting. Hold up. We're taking out the Nepo baby. We are so back. Kageyama with potentially the best move of the entire ARES season. There it is. Oh, patats. So, play to Kozomaru. And do it a little snappy, I have to imagine. I already know what Genda's gonna do here, and it is gonna be absolutely fantastic. Okay, Fire Tornado. Oh, but the move he doesn't respond. Please tell me. Oh, this... Yeah, the little look up! Oh, it's so fucking cool, man. This move is so fucking cool. May just be one of the coolest moves in the entirety of ARES. Not even gonna front. But yeah, now we got the real Teiko Kugakuen back. And Kageyama wouldn't be Kageyama if he didn't use the hate against him in his favor. Absolutely incredible writing. Oh. Oh, is this scouted? No, it's Gravity Cage. Masakatsu Hiyori, is that the nerd? And Polar Bear number 2. Okay, okay, so that's the plot point that we're going for, huh? No, this is Hiyori, so Hiyori's getting Gravity Cage too. I guess it's the 3 of them, but like, him getting 2 moves in 2 consecutive matches is kinda crazy. What's also crazy is the animation for that move. Jesus Christ. Where is Asto, actually? Is he up there? Oh, he is up there. Okay. Score using Polar Bear number 2. A move that has never made sense to me because why is it number 2? Is there a number 1 too? Probably not, but... Oh, okay, hold. That is clean though. That is clean as hell, actually. Oh man. Oh, Jesus Christ, he goes flying! Okay. That's a good sequence, actually. Gravity Cage looks amazing. Looks very different from the anime, actually, which I like. I like the creative reinterpretation of that move a lot. And Polar Bear number 2, even though it doesn't make sense as a move, especially when it comes to the naming, yeah, looks clean. Looks clean. I was told that the moves from the ARES season looked really good, and you know what? They were not wrong. The people were not wrong. Also good to see that it's not just the defender who got Gravity Cage, but also Han-chan and presumably the nerd guy too. Let's do this one again. Nice. The fact that they incorporate Norika for that move as well, like it feels kind of random, but it also at the same time, right, it harkens back to Endo's role in a lot of these co-op moves that Raymond used to do. So, you know what? Pretty cool nod actually to the OGs. I respect that. Okay, Han-chan, lock the fuck in. Gravity Cage? Why not? Use it against the person this time. Get his ass. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And there it is. Victory against Teikoku Gakuen. That was actually a really good match. You know what? That was a fantastic match. Look how many objectives. That was at the very least 10 or 11 objectives. Now, this was quite the stark contrast from the brainwashing match, actually. And this is what I can absolutely get behind. This is how the rest of the Chronicle mode should have been too, but alas, it's a little too late for that to be realized anymore. Unless they do a massive revamp, but I don't think it's happening. Okay, well, we got probably my favorite character from Teikoku Gakuen. Well, at some point he was. I think it's probably not anymore. He's not anymore, but... And Mansaku too, who I don't know if I had him yet, but... Regardless, we beat Teikoku Gakuen. Always a milestone in any season. We can make it to the Nationals. Yes, it was, Fudo. Yes, it was.
お前たちが使ったその本来のスパイク、それをすぐに使えるように用意しておいたのは影山総帥の指示だ。俺たちが背くのも計算だと。俺たちは最後まであいつの手の中で踊ってたってのか。
It's always Kageyama. He knows everything.
それを上回る戦術で帝国を打ち破った。もしライモンの監督があの男でなければ、鉄頂キング。
This fuck-ass guy. Do not give him any credit for anything whatsoever. Not after what he said about Anna and Ares. I refuse. Most Ares moves look bad because of how bad the Ares animation was, and the game animation saved all of them. You know what, Vinny? I could absolutely get behind that mindset. I mean, it's no secret that... you know, Ares as a season, as an anime, was hella rushed. So, the fact that the animation is sloppy at best, that's to be expected, to a certain extent, I think. Okay, but let's see, so we're up against... What element is the Nepo baby? Is he like Earth or Wind, I think? Either way, we're fine, I think, with the stupid Galaxy Twins. So, and then when Genda is switched in, maybe we have Sakurazaki. So, good counters overall, I think. Love my two short queens, Hoshi and Morimura on the right. So let's see, what element is he again? He is Wind. Oh, perfect. You are not resistant to my stupid twins. This is going to be an easy victory. It's going to be an easy advantage win. I'm calling it right now. W Tobitaka movement. Okay, cavalry advance. And then let's see. I mean, really, Gandaras on his own should be perfectly fine. Like, let's see. If I just get the focus points, do a cheeky little Scream of Eden, I think that may just have enough raw power to just go in. Not gonna lie. Okay, if the defenders had not been in the way... Actually, it's still going in. It's still going in. Oh, Gandaras. That's why he's my boy. Fucking love this guy, man. Okay, and we could do pretty much the same thing with the Ryugel once we've accumulated some more tension, I think. Kazamaru looks permanently pissed off. He looks permanently fabulous. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you. I'm sure he does. I mean, he's gotta play to the tune of Teikoku, right? He's gotta be angry, I guess. Just got burned, I think, if I saw that right. Hold on, is this gonna be another Gandaras banger? Curve shot, is that enough? Oh, that is hella enough, actually. You're telling... Oh my fucking god. They gave him Dokonjo cats? That fits so well, actually. You know what? Again, massive props. Massive props for that move selection. That is awesome. Holy fuck. An actual goalkeeper using Dokonjo catch in a match is insane. I didn't think I'd make it here. We got Dokonjo catch on a main team before GTA 6. What a timeline we live in. Kira! Holy shit, we got Kira. Oh, that's a match too soon. A match or two, I think, even. And that just goes in. Okay, fantastic. Just a regular ass shot, by the way, by Gandaras. That fits, but it looked painful as hell. I mean, hey. That's the point. Like, it's a sacrifice. It's the ultimate sacrifice, in fact. It is an absolute staple of some of these moves, though. The Dokonjo moves, absolute staple of Inazuma 11. That's been in. I'm pretty sure it's been in all the way since the first game, and I love that for this game, actually. And you know what? If Gandaras could just kind of do it, then, you know, might as well give him the 4 pointy. This is not going in, but setting us up nicely. Might as well get a breach. Ah, not quite. Not quite. One can dream. He stopped one thing. That's the one thing he will stop tonight. Now we got one last goal to score. And yeah, like I predicted, this is going to be one of the easiest matches I've played in my life. And that's probably pretty accurate to the canon, given this guy... I'm not even sure whether he was ever a goalkeeper to begin with. Was he, like, was he not like a midfielder or some shit, and he got bored and he wanted to try being a goalkeeper? So his Nepo dad gave him the goalkeeper position instead of Genda? Is that the plot line? I feel like that was the plot line that we had going for this guy. Oh, Dokonjo catch is from IE2? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But the original trilogy, you know, the original trilogy. Absolute staple. The reason that went in was essentially the weapon triangle. In what way, Vinny? Or Vinny, sorry, Lucas. In what way, Lucas? I mean, I love the weapon triangle being mentioned, but in what sense? Anyway, that's a cheeky 5-0, Sakurazaki. So yeah, no double digits, but I think 6-0 is probably possible. And in one half, that would be kind of a real good achievement. Okay, intercepted, so huge development. Now, if he doesn't have Killer Slide, I'm fine. Now I have enough tension to do something as well. I just need for Gandaras to be somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And now, this is where it ends. Nepo baby. This is it, guys. We have finally abolished nepotism with this one. Unless... oh, it didn't have quite as much power as I thought it would. So he will actually stop this with Dokonjo catch. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, well, fair enough. 5-0, still more than enough to get past here. Oh, like that. Like getting the, yeah, right. Getting the extra damage boost, I suppose. That is true. Hey, but did you know, Lucas, in Inazuma 11, we don't have the weapon triangle, we have the element square. We have 4 elements. Technically 5, but there's a neutral element, like colorless and heroes. And it doesn't really have an advantage to anything, but it's like extra strong to make up for that. We got 2 spirits for Hiroto Kira. And unfortunately, we got the guy. Yikes. And we got Sakuma. Sakuma for Ares. Not too bad. Absolutely will take that. And Hoshi, my goat, my girl. Love that. And that is the route unlock battle for Teikoku Gakuen complete. Beautiful. So next up is it Zeus? Or who is it? It is... okay, fair enough, actually. It is Polestar. Polestar Academy. So this is where the story of Ares starts to pick up quite significantly, I think, because we're going to have a proper match against Haizaki and against Kido. Once again, a returning face, though this one has actually broken the shackles of his connection with Kageyama. The other forged new shackles, Kazumaru being that person. But, Polestar Academy. Let's see what they've got. Right, this is the finale, the final match of the qualifiers. Which is why this is going to be quite the climactic match. Yeah, and this is where Haizaki and Asto also start to clash for real. I have to imagine this is going to be an action-packed match. Lots of objectives here, I'm sure. Well, countless is a bit of an overstatement, but... let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, and there we go. Time for Polestar Academy. The storm rages on. Right, did we get anything else in the interim? Probably not, we just got Gravity Cage on a few people. So everyone now has at least one Hisatsu except for Gojin, which is canon, but it's still sad to see. Okay. Polestar Academy with Haizaki and Kido. And this guy, who is technically the captain, I guess, for some reason. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what awaits us. Okay, well, Haizaki immediately being fired up is what awaits us, so I will refrain from doing anything, methinks. I'm pretty sure this is just going in guaranteed. Yeah, it's not losing power, so I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna choose for the path of least resistance. Don't want to spend any tension that I don't have to. Don't want to spend any time that I don't have to. A smile! No! They're not losing their spirit. How could this be? Okay, what do we gotta do with Haizaki? Complete a focus battle. Decently sure I'm still losing this, but we have enough power. In theory. Holy shit, lore drop. He only plays for revenge. Yeah. Dude. Hazaki's voice actor as well puts so much power behind his lines. Absolutely adore that. Now there's nothing I can do here. Again, I can at the very least grind a little bit of tension. But ultimately... yeah. Perfect penguin. Hazaki just kind of carrying Polestar Academy at this moment. And an overhead penguin as well. Holy shit, man. So what, we're going to be looking at a 3-0 deficit here. Right off rip. 5 minutes have passed. This nerd guy wishes he was Manabe, actually. Okay, Hazaki is marked again. 3 minutes have passed, by the way. One more focus battle against Hazaki. And once again, enemy boost. Okay. We are potentially looking at a 4-0 deficit here, ladies and gentlemen. Regular ass shot. Asto gets in the way. Oh, the bad guys hate it when you don't give in to despair. They hate it when you have whimsy and joy in your life. Okay, play for victory. Let's see. What will I be able to do? Probably not much, but I have a bit of tension accumulated, so... You know what? Let's do a little experiment here. He does in fact not voice Dash XL. Yikes. What does he do, actually? Unironically, what does he do? Okay, let's see. Fire Tornado to Hyura. And then Korinoya for that makeshift crossfire. I wonder if we can even really damage the goalkeeper by this point. Because there's been a few matches where he also just doesn't really take damage in the first half. He's doing Hisatsu, so... Okay, looks like we can, so that's good. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because we have, like... We have 17 more seconds in this first half. And all of them were spent on passing this one purple-haired guy. So, W use of time. But okay, 3-0 deficit, all by the hands of Ryohei Hazaki. We have to believe in the power of our bonds, the power of friendship. We can do it! We can beat the dark! A 3-0 deficit is nothing. This fucking guy. Never speak again, please. Okay, so let us see. Now the objectives start popping off. Futagota Magawa. I have to complete a focus battle against the longest name ever conceived, actually. But actually, hold on. This is a banger. This theme is a bit of a banger. Okay, so we're basically doing a makeshift keyman lockdown. If your popularity skyrockets... Okay, hold on. Maybe he's got some ancient Chinese wisdom after all. Score using Fire Tornado's Kozomaru. Okay. Hold up. We're gonna lose the ball, but we're gonna get it back with Goat's Gin. And now, Kozomaru. Lock the fuck in, man. Why are you all the way over there? Calm the hell on. Okay. Plot Armor Field Fire Tornado. Tornado! Yeah, I mean, even without the plot armor, it would have gone in had he not done anything. So, solid start to our comeback. It always starts with a fire tornado. What does that mean? Mansaku is apparently what that means. Oh, you know what? Fair. I kind of forgot about that plot point. This guy just kind of becomes a libero, yeah. Sparky Spin being a dribble move on a defender who also is supposed to shoot at some point. I don't know that he ever shoots, to be honest, but cool that he's a libero, I guess. Congrats on the transition. But let's see. Activate Sparky Spin. Whatever this was called again in Japanese. Right. Not bad, yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not a bad Hisatsu. Score a goal as Mansaku. You know what? You know what? I'm immediately forced to eat my own words, actually. We're scoring a goal with Mansaku. Incur a hands twice. Hands penalty twice, but okay. That's fine. Thank you, Mansaku, for scoring, doing absolutely nothing. See, this is what kind of weird also about the ARES arc, right? Because in the anime, what you see is there's actually quite a lot of normal, quote-unquote, goals that get scored. So, to translate that into these matches, it kind of, I don't know, it feels a little, like, lame in a sense, somehow. Love makes you blind. Okay. What does this mean? What are we doing? What are we doing, team? Puppet Master. Oh, hey, that's the tactic that's really broken. Gojin? Oh, they're just passing it around. Okay, never mind. Why am I here? You know what? Sure. Might as well. Might as well put it off. Evil Panda, yo, welcome. Just started the Galaxy route and just beat Fire Dragon because Falco was not winning any focus battles. I see. Well, good job. Galaxy is a bit of a banger, in my opinion. Even though, you know, it still suffers from the pre-ARES objectives. But hey, Galaxy has some good-ass matches. Puppet Master, another pretty broken tactic, as far as I've heard. Did we not already have lesson 3, or am I tripping? Did we have 2 lessons 3, or I don't know. All those regular goals, maybe the budget ran out, the animation. I'm certain, I am absolutely certain that the budget for ARES ran out at a certain point. Kido, lock the fuck in, man. Get up. I'm not done with you yet. Actually, I think I'm done. I think I'm losing. Yes. I'm certain that the budget ran out for ARES at some point, though. If you look at the animations, like, Jesus Christ. What is this, another tactic? Crisis Zone, right, that's what it's called. Hold on, I just remembered what it's called. Perfect wall of defense, holy shit. You mean infinite wall? Senbayama mentioned? Huge. Are you submitting to despair yet? No. Actually, no. I'm just a happy little guy. Why did bro do this? No, you know what? If someone pointed at me like that, corny ass point, I would also get angry, not gonna lie. Come on, Haizaki. Show us how it's done. Show me how it's done. Perfecto Penguin! Now what? We don't have an answer to this, do we? Oh wait, do we have counter drive in this match? No. We have gravity cage. Okay, that's a start. It's not blocking it fully, though. With Uzumaki's hand, is that enough? No. Damn. All that just to get scored on. Yikes. Brimming with energy, tension fully restored. What is our final trump card for this match? Hyura learns Meteor Strike. Hyura? Is it not Is it Kozomaru and Hyura? Score using Meteor Strike is Hyura. Is it not Kozomaru who does Meteor Strike though? Okay, well, whatever. I'll figure it out, I guess. But, gotta stop Haizaki first, somehow. There. Now, Hyura. No chance that that's not a long shot. Okay, fair enough. So I gotta just get up there, somehow. Okay, huge. Wait, okay, this could happen. Hold up. We have, like, half a team to get through, so... One more, though. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Meteor Strike. Pop it immediately. Yeah, so it is Hyura, Asuto, and Kozomaru. Okay, you know what? That's a pretty sick move, actually. That's a pretty sick move. I like that a lot. Now, I think in the anime, they actually catch this guy off guard, catch him with his pants down. Because when he jumps to grab that ball, it just kind of goes straight down, I think. Now, enter the offensive zone as Astor. Could this be our final objective? Does he ever get Shining Bird in this match? Like, I'm just trying to list all the moves that I know these people are getting at some point, and hoping that it's right. Well, he's screaming, so surely something's gonna happen with him. Attention fully restored. There it is. Shining Bird. And there we go. Nice. Clean, as it should be. That's nice. Golden Goal is such a good, like, themed move as well. To give this some beach people, like to some surfers, maybe. People who like the sea. I mean, for Astor, it works very well, too. I mean, he's an island boy, after all. Also, the score being 5-4 organically, yeah, that's awesome. This is how more matches should have been in this Chronicle mode, but hey. It is what it is. I guess they only really found their rhythm once they completed all the good parts of Inazuma 11. Which is rough, but... Win the match is our final objective. So is it only Hyura who gets Meteor Strike? Is this the fucking intro theme that's playing right now? Is that what I'm hearing? It totally is, isn't it? Oh, the bicycle kick at the end of this? Yeah, that's sick. I don't think... Did he do that in the anime? Or did he, like, plunge down on it with both feet? Like, that's what I recall, but maybe that's a crazy Mandela effect at work. I don't know. Don't fully recall, honestly. Victory Road itself had good matches. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, Victory Road had good matches. Sure. Victory Road had some interesting gimmicks. Absolutely. I mean, the first match being such an absolute blowout for Raymond, practically. And then you're expected to score, what is it, 3 or 4 times in one half? I mean, yeah, that really ramped up the difficulty quite a lot, so... But Chronicle-wise, yeah, no, we did shit the bed with the Chronicle mode quite a lot, unfortunately. But okay, victory against Polestar Academy. Kind of crazy that the captain of this team did nothing, but then again, I don't think he has a shot. Haizaki, on the other hand. I think the captain of this team has, he has Zone of Pentagram, which is a defense move, I think. We got Haizaki, got Norika. Okay, and we got the captain and Astor, so again, good selection. I think I had all of those guys already, but still happy to have them.
今回は俺たちの完璧な負けだな。
なんからしくないこと言うんだな。
まあつまりはだな。俺だけがすごくても始まらねえってことだ。
He's starting to realize the power of friendship, the power of cooperation.
俺は好きだよ。少し荒っぽいけどね。俺はお前を誤解していたみたいだ。復讐のためだけにサッカーをやってるようだったからさ。そんなサッカー。悲しすぎるって思ったんだ。サッカーは楽しいものだからさ。 でも間違ってた。お前のサッカーはちゃんと熱い血が通った本物のサッカーだった。ハイザキ、これからも一緒にサッカーやろうな。
サッカーは楽しいものか。
Oh, this fuck-ass guy, bro.
全国で会うのが楽しい。
Get this guy off my screen. Nishikage can stay, but fuck-ass Nosaka. Yeah, I mean, I do mean Containment Field, Evil Panda, yeah, but I don't like the English name. Zone of Pentagram is so much cooler than Containment Field. But okay, now, free match then. Against Polestar Academy. The storm rages on. This team, of course, also has ARES Kudo as their coach. Did not recognize that immediately, but now I have. I already have him as a coach, actually. I think I have him as a spirit and summoned, so yeah. But you know what? I was reading that Asto dialogue, I was listening to him, and you know what? Maybe he's not as bad as I recall him being. Maybe he's just, you know, he's chill. He's inoffensive. He doesn't really do anything crazy. He's kind of just Endo, but less interesting. Which I think is really where the sticking point of the Inazuma 11 MCs comes in, you know? Asto is not a bad MC for Inazuma 11. He's just kind of boring in comparison with people like Endo, Tenma, you know, especially Unmei, now that Unmei has been added to that list. But I don't think Asuto is a bad MC per se. Okay, I'm losing the ball here. Yeah, because I got screwed by the by the offside line. Okay. Get his ass. Cavalry advance immediately. I also have Kudo, but I have young Kudo. Normal Kudo. Okay, this guy... Ooh, I need Gandares to move like 3 inches further in, man. Like, it'd be really cool if you moved just a little bit further in. I'm not gonna lie. Take your time though, King. Okay, there we go. I think Haizaki is voiced by the same VA that voices Levi in Attack on Titan, or Levi. Interesting. Do tell me if that's the case, Vinny. I would love to know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, a curve shot is more than enough to do it in combination with the Shinrai. Modakatsu! And you know what? These fill animations for these ARES goalkeeper moves, they're pretty simple, right? But they work. They're like from angles that you haven't really seen before, so you gotta give him credit for at least that. Inamori's not bad, but he pales in comparison to the rest. I mean, that's kind of just how it is, right, Yami? Like, Inamori, he's not a bad guy, Asto. He's a pretty regular guy, and he does what he needs to do very well, which is just, you know, being Ando, but from a different timeline, I guess. Being the Ando of a new generation. But yeah, he just kind of doesn't do anything that's especially interesting until Orion. There's a few things he does in Orion that I think are, well, interesting or questionable, depending on how you want to look at it, but, no, Asto is definitely not a bad guy by any means. Not a bad MC for what he does. Haru is an MC, but he has the same issue to me that I have to Asto. That's interesting that you say that, Lucas. Because Haru, I mean... Haru, at the very least, has, like, some really interesting things that he does during the story of Victory Road. I mean, how often is it that you see the MC dropping from a helicopter with a parachute to land on the pitch, save his team in the finale? The second half of the finale, too. Like, what an entrance. And I mean, he has the biggest plot armor ever conceived, because he's not just Endo's son. He's also targeted by a random-ass coach who bears a grudge against him. And he has so many other things going for him that I don't really think I put him on the same rank as Asto, per se. But I guess I see where you're coming from. Just, I think that what Haru does is he's a lot more involved in the story as well. Which is, well, it's obviously because he's related to Ando, right? But Okay, now there's the intro for ARES. So this is where my stream gets demonetized officially. We didn't have any vocals yet, but we sure do now, so there it goes. But you know, interestingly enough, I don't know if I mentioned this at any point, but this one Galaxy stream where we had the no, that wasn't the Galaxy stream. That was last week, right? One of the streams where we did all the post-game stuff, where we did the movie, the LBX movie stuff as well. Yeah, they deadass just used a cutscene from that movie, and my stream was not impacted whatsoever. Well, there was a copyright claim, of course, but it wasn't blocked. So, huge development, I guess. I don't really know why they don't copyright a scene from the movie, but they do, like, a little cutscene where the space train gets put together in Galaxy. Sometimes, I don't know, the copyright from level 5, it really baffles me. And again, cocked by the line, but hey, it is what it is. Happens. Playing a little too well, I guess. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. They tried. They tried to stop my gold Gundaras. They couldn't. And again, you can't. Watch this shit. You're not gonna believe your eyes when I point. Holy shit, UFO. And there we go. It is just that easy sometimes. Okay, so... Scream of Eden. Toryugani! And then, what if we did a second Scream of Eden? It is in fact possible, so I think I will in fact do it. If I had to describe it, I don't care so much about Haru as the plot would want me to. Same with whatever the actual Victory Road Raymond Captain was called. Okay, well, I mean, the actual Raymond Captain from Victory Road, yeah, he was insignificant. Like, sorry, but... Oh, damn, okay. That's like a... Interesting. That's like a, what is it? Makiwari Chop-esque situation with that fill animation. That's interesting. No, but Lucas, I mean, I think when you mentioned the actual Raymond Captain from Victory Road, yeah, I mean, what did he do, realistically, that wasn't overshadowed by Haru? It's like a similar thing with, what's his face? Shinano, right? And the guy that you like. I forget what his Japanese name is. But Shinano doesn't really do anything. He's kind of just an accessory to the other guy. And I think it's the same for the actual Raymond Captain and Haru. Yo, Nobunaga, good evening. Welcome, welcome. How's the ARES route treating me? It's going pretty well, actually. And you know what? I'm having a good time. I've been saying this quite a bit, right? But it's very refreshing that we actually have this many things to do in one match. So I'm definitely liking the structure that they're going for here. And yeah, Soramiya is in fact the name I was looking for. Thank you, Lucas. I knew I could trust on you for that one. Victorio is back. Hold on. Chronicle mode lore drop. Let's see. Oh yeah, Kinis. I cannot wait to pull for this guy, man. He looks awesome. There he is. No way, the Mind Eaters are controlling people? Really? So this is definitely a Mind Eater pretending to be this Kinis guy, right? Pretending to be in danger. You have to come alone. No police, Victorio. Shocker! Brother, Victorio, tell me you are at least a little bit more... You are a little more literate than this. What did I expect, man? Come the fuck on. This is like the most transparent ploy you could have used. The classic, you have to come alone because otherwise I will be in danger. Victorio has clearly never seen a single crime movie.
まさか奴らの手に落ちたのか。
小さくなっているという可能性はないか。
近くに生体反応自体がない。小さくなっているわけではなさそうだ。
どこに行った B？
クロニクルルートを俺の手下どもを使って探させる。
B がいない今、クロニクルルートの進行はどうなる？
B がもし奴らに捕まったんなら、あのキニスってやつ同様、洗脳されていてもおかしくはない。
You skipped all the Chronicle mode story in Nobunaga? Brother. Well, I mean, I guess I can understand why. But you missed Kinis. Yeah, Kinis is... he looks great.
ここまでか。
いや、俺が B の役目を代行する。
Yeah, baby! Holy shit, Xanark main character. Of course. Of course. Holy fucking shit. We are so fucking back. This is, dare I say, the best story that we have had in Inazuma 11. Ooh. We always knew that Xanark was the main character. Okay, and that's that. This marks the halfway point, I think, for the ARES route. Alright, now here's where the main antagonist, I suppose, of the ARES route comes in, finally. Lunar Prime. The Emperor of Moonlight. Whatever, man. Mans does not deserve this cool of a name. But yeah, we're playing as Polestar Academy once again, and, well, this is not going to be a good time for Polestar Academy. I can tell you that much.
ああ、大手月の宮は射程内に捉えた。もうすぐ俺のこの手で潰してやる。
Does he know? Unfortunately, he doesn't.
もう一つ。稲森さん。はあ？あんな奴は実力では俺の足元。
That loser!
誰が目標になんかするかよ。
No, he's, well, it's a little mean, but he's got the spirit.
必ずしも上にいる存在だとは限らない。なんだと
Akane, no.
もうすぐだ。もうすぐ。お前の仇を撃ってやるからな。
Do not remind me of the Akane arc, man.
僕たちの計画は予定通りだ。
Fuck ass guy, bro. Shut up. No one cares. Why does Nosaka not deserve the cool name? Because I really, really dislike him. That's why. So it's purely personal bias, actually. I know that's not it's not a popular opinion, but I really despise Nosaka as a character. Polestar isn't leaving any proverbial kneecaps intact. No, proverbial kneecaps are all being shattered in this match. And they're all going to be Polestars. So yeah, let's see. I have to imagine we're gonna have 4 or 5 objectives, maybe. Complete a focus battle against Nosaka. Okay. Losing the ball immediately. Yeah, 248. He almost doubles the power that I have on this team. So, yikes. Regular ass shot will just kind of break through. I can do whatever I want, I guess. I'm not going to do anything. I already know what's going to happen in this match at the very least. Because I may or may not have rewatched part of this match for a thumbnail for the next stream, not gonna lie. But, yeah. You dislike Nosaka, you dislike the blue hair guy from Orion. Ichihoshi, you mean? No, I also dislike Ichihoshi. So, you know what, Nobunaga? I feel you on that one. If you intended Ichihoshi with that comment. Despise Nosaka, despise Ichihoshi, so yeah, Orion was not a great season for me, not gonna lie. Overhead penguin! Okay, man, you don't gotta flex like that. I mean, then again, Ichihoshi was kind of designed to be unlikable, I think, until a certain point in the story where they tried to pull this Fubuki crap, but by that point it's already too late. Like, there's nothing to salvage. So Ichihoshi, yeah. Straight down to trash tier, I'm afraid. Together with Nosaka. Yeah, bro, whatever, no one cares. No feelings, I'm a robot, whatever, man. Don't care, did not ask. Play for victory. Well, bold statements by the game here. Yeah. And another one.
ARES の天秤を倒すと誓ったんだ。そのあいつらに俺は手も足も出ないというのか。君が僕らを倒す。ちょっと高望みが過ぎたみたいだね。何？僕はこの手で世界を変える。
Whatever, man. Mans loves hearing himself talk, actually. Brother, the rasp on that voice goes so incredibly hard. Start a focus battle against Nosaka as Kido. Hey, man. Okay, let's see. Kido, do not say that, man. You are not ready. Yeah, man, whatever. Terminally ill, you have a brain tumor, I know, no one cares. Boo-hoo. You know what, actually, what just occurred to me? Nosaka really is just a mixture between Suzuno and Reiruk. Suzuno because of the hair, Reiruk because of the personality, except he does it way worse. So yeah, there you have it. So, let's see. Play for victory once again. Yeah, I'm gonna be so for real, Chief. Oh, actually I won, never mind. We can in fact play for victory. Holy shit, guy does not have a body. Oh, did we see that purple hair guy did not have a body? I can't have been the only one who saw. Nosaka feels like if Goenji and Kido were in one body, and maybe hot take, but never been a Goenji fan because he got glazed too much. I know quite a few people who feel the same way, actually, Nobunaga, so I don't know if I'd label that a hot take, to be honest. I think that's a reasonable take. Especially if we're talking Season 1. Though, of course, Season 1, it is justified, in my opinion, but... You saw artwork of Nosaka with a shaved head because of the operation? It looks funny, but good. Yeah, man, whatever. Hey, so, you know how I mentioned that Polestar was not leaving with their kneecaps intact? Yeah, Lunar just kinda took their entire bodies, not just their kneecaps. Rough, rough. Yeah, the spoils of war belong to the victor. So we're just a bunch of heads now. That's rough, man. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. They didn't just take the kneecaps, they took the entire body. And in fact, we're not getting them back. Like, even in the sprites, they're gone. Like, look at Haizaki. He doesn't have a body! Why is everyone this... What? No one has a body. They took away our body privileges. Hello? Use penguin volley as Haizaki. Okay, well, I would love to, but... Okay. Got favored. Holy shit. Finally. Let's see. Haizaki. I want to pass, but I got memed, so I use Penguin Volley. You know what? Let me just chain with Penguin Volley. Why is my team not wearing their kits? Good question. I think Lunar Prime took those too. They just kind of took everything. The kneecaps, the body, the kits, the kids as well. Took everything. Rough, but again, the spoils of war belong to the victory. So. Oke no tate. Goated move, actually. Simple move, but goated move. Nishikage, my mans.
この程度ゴールを許すことなどありません。しかしなかなか敵も食い下がってきますね。ああ、予想外だ。グリッドオメガで一気に型をつける。
Yikes, there it is. Grid Omega.
いいんですか。あれは禁断のタクティクス。目的達成のためには手段を選んではいられない。僕はこの大会で結果を出さねばならないんだ。わかりました。それが野坂さんの決断なら俺は全力でやるまでです。僕の存在が世界を変えたんだよ。それってすごいことだって思わない？
Oh, so he has a superiority complex. That's what it is. Interesting. I'm saying this with no context, by the way, of ARES. I have watched again, but that was like 5 years ago, so I do not remember jack shit. Win a focus battle. Bold. Can I? I can, in fact. Huge. And now, this is where things get a little unfortunate. Grid Omega. They replicated this scene? Holy shit! Wait, that's huge actually. This is awesome. Yeah, so let me just kill the entire team before the final whistle. Just to rub salt in the wound, actually. And there it is. The end of the match against Lunar Prime. And I think that is also the last match that we will see Polestar Academy. Because for those of you who remember ARES to a large enough extent, which I think I have recalled, this is the point where things change considerably. Society, yeah man, whatever. Like, I think this guy, credit where it's due, I think Nosaka had good intentions, he just does it in the entirely wrong way, and he's a shitty person for it. He wants a peer-reviewed article, at least 20 pages. Okay. So, like, ARES is an alternate timeline, so my guess is this team never showed up in the regular series, because maybe Nosaka died in the OG series and was revived like Fubuki and Hiroto. You know what? W timeline, actually. I'm gonna come out and say it. W timeline, where Nosaka doesn't live. Anyway, that's a crazy... Who said that? Anyway, let's see. The Emperor of Moonlight. Lunar Prime Academy free match. Nosaka, no. I would rather have no Osaka, actually. What element was the goalkeeper again? Wait, it's Nishikage. Nishikage is wood. So I think we're fine, actually, with the stupid twins. We're fine. Will the no body curse carry into the route unlock? Apparently not. We have our bodies back, fortunately. The good team has their bodies back, fortunately. Alright. Kusaka? Fucking faker! That is not Kusaka. Imagine that. They have Nosaka and a fake Kusaka on their team. Fucking the audacity. Anyway, Scream of Eden. But yeah, now that we've mentioned the alternate timeline thing, it is interesting, right? Because there's actually a lot of things that they could do with this concept. I mean, the fact that this is an alternate timeline, so people who were dead in the original timeline, they can come back to life, right? But, is this going in? This is going in. Okay, solid. So yeah, they can bring people back like Atsuya, Kira Hiroto, actually, who also died in like a car crash, I think, or an avalanche or something. I don't recall what it is. But it also means that, yeah, they can... There's a lot of new possibilities that open up also with the spreading of the Raymond players to different teams. So, in theory, I very much like ARES as a season, as a concept. But, it's just a shame that the execution leaves a lot to be desired. Let me just get a regular ass shot off. And you know what? That almost got up to the power level of Nishikage. That's kind of crazy. Okay, Hoshi. Hoshi's gonna pull her weight. Just you watch 7-11. Fuck yeah. Now we get Kusaka in there, and then boom, that's it. 2-0. Lock it in. Did the matches against Kidokawa and Hakuran already happen? You were away for a while because you needed to solve some stuff here in university. I did the match against Kidokawa, but only as Polestar. So I haven't done the proper match against Kidokawa yet. Neither have I done the match against Hakuran. So we still have those two to go. And Zeus and Alias are coming up at some point too. I really don't know what the sequence is, to be completely honest. But we still have a bit of time left. I think we have at least 3 or 4... actually, more. I think we have a few more matches ahead of us. Yeah, 3 or 4. So we will probably get to Hakuran in that time. At the very least. Let's see. Scream of Eden. I want to bring it over to Gandares, I think. Fudo's my favorite character, so you can't fully hate Nosaka for his playstyle. No. For his playstyle, no. I mean, dirty play, it doesn't really bother me in Inazuma 11. Except for when it gets to the extreme extent that Orion loves to do. You know, with actual blades in kids' shoes and such. And holy fuck, direct shot with like 1700 extra power. Thank you, Gandares. Jesus Christ. But, I don't mind, like, rough playstyles or calculated cold playstyles, you know? I just don't like what Nosaka is as a character. I also don't like his role in the story of ARES and the way he acts against Haizaki especially. So, that's just a lot of minuses, that's a lot of, negatives that really push me away from Nosaka as a character. Even though I know he's, of course, quite popular since he is one of the 3 main guys. So, especially when we're going to get to Orion, that's going to show. Also, I accidentally used Overdrive on Sakurazaki, but it may just work out really well, actually. Yeah, because I think this is just going to do it, straight up. For my 4th goal, even if this big guy were to do spinning cuts, but there it is. So we're kind of blasting through these free matches, which is logical, because this is my best team, I guess, my level 99 team. But yeah. I like the idea of Tobitaka in the ARES timeline just started a noodle shop regardless of the rest of ARES changing. See, I've always wondered what becomes of Tobitaka in ARES, because I was a little upset to realize that Tobitaka doesn't actually appear in ARES, though at the same time, like, he doesn't appear in ARES or Orion, right? Which I guess makes sense, because he wouldn't have had a reason to interact with football at all, actually, if the timeline has changed. Now, what that also means, unfortunately, is that Tobitaka just kind of remains a thug, he remains a delinquent, so, you know, he never really finds the comfort of a team, friends, but he does find the comfort of this sweet goal that I'm about to score. Hold on. Be so for real. You're gonna cock him of this too? That's insane. Maybe ARES is the worst season after all. What the hell, Nishikage? Can I get to the... No? Okay, it's not gonna let me get into the zone. Unless... Watch this shit. Hope it's ads. And you know what? Just for good measure. But yeah, it means that Tobitaka, he's kind of just left to his own fate, which I think is not a great thing. Especially for someone whose favorite character is Tobitaka, like me, to think about, but... You know, ARES does a lot of things right, too. So them abandoning Tobitaka, you know, kind of a crime, but it's forgivable. I did not see anyone use Boost Glider as of yet, Vinny, to answer your question. No. No clue. Which team is supposed to have that? Kidokawa? I guess Kidokawa, right? Yeah, it's like it's one of their moves. Haven't seen them use it, no. But there's a bigger chance that I will during the free match in the actual match that we play in the tournament. Okay, another ARES match knocked out. Tobitaka died in a gang shootout. Yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Toromaru became a hobby. A hobby? Because he couldn't handle the restaurant without... Oh, you mean a hobo? What type of hobby? Hello? Okay, man. I understand. Holy shit. 2 kudos, rather, sorry. 2 of them. The better one, and then the dad one. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, nothing else to really say. Duff Dooley, I know someone likes that guy, but I don't know if they're here tonight, honestly. I don't think so. I think it was Panda, but... Hijikaza's just there to take care of his brothers. Yeah, Hijikaza doesn't need anything else, you know. He just kind of lives on his island on Okinawa, chills with his little brothers and sisters. Now we get to play against Zeus. Okay, this is where the banger trials... Where they start, the banger gauntlet, starting with ARES Zeus. Oh boy. Now Zeus has not changed much. In fact, there is 3 new players who are, well, Herus, Hadeno, and Posei. Posei being, I think, a cousin or little brother of the original goalkeeper of this team. And then we have Hadeno, who is Hades, and Herus, who is Perseus. So... Few new players here. We also have an old lady as their coach now, instead of Kageyama, I suppose. Raymond versus Zeus, harkening back to the original seasons as well. They have grown past their ambrosia. Grown past the need for drugs. You know, the saddest person still is Tachimukai. Man never learns to do anything but God Hand and is left to see Endo improve more and more to unreachable levels. Tachimukai becoming emo is genuinely an interesting concept, though. Can we acknowledge that? Okay, so Gojin still being cocked. Classic, classic. And aside from that, nothing special, so... Alright, so Zeus. I believe Perseus gets to score a goal. Aphrodi, of course, gets to score a goal. But yeah, aside from that, I'm not really sure what this match offers again. I'm more so looking forward to Alias, because I remember Alias a bit batchy. The command has been given. Complete a focus battle against Aphrodi. Okay, fair enough. Regular shot. Okay. Ooh, Perseus? Too? Okay.
空中戦法か
すごいこれがゼウス中
さすが去年の決勝進出校だ
And then back to Aphrodi, of course. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not ending well for Nordica, by the way.
アフロディを止めるんだ
Does he care? No. With a fuck-ass smile, he doesn't care. Oh, never mind, he's playing to Perseus. Okay. Bit of a shame, but we gotta see Celestial Saw.
俺がライモンを倒す
The Zeus theme! Oh my god, we're so back. The new generation. Go on, Perseus! Let's see it. Tenku no Yaiba! Oh yeah. Clean as hell. We're not stopping this. I'm gonna try, just for canon's sake, but we're not blocking this. And there it goes. Tenku no Yaiba! Cutting clean through Uzumaki the hand. And you know what? Deserved. Good play.
これが今のゼウスだライモンには負けない
Though honestly, I think I remember being a little disappointed with the Zeus match. And particularly with what they did with the new Defender with Hades. I don't think they gave him anything new. Let me see. Okay, can I? Can I win? No, I think I lose guaranteed. Okay, fair enough. I don't think they gave Hades anything special. They gave Perseus Tenku no Yaiba, sure. But you would have expected the Hades to get something too. Okay. So don't let them score again. Well, I'm afraid I don't have much of a choice, Mansaku, not gonna lie. Oh boy. Here it is. Oh, that is so fucking clean. Holy. Okay, there it is. God knows impact. We are also not blocking this, needless to say. In any incarnation, one does not simply stop Aphrodi. That's a winning smile if I've ever seen one, though. Even in his Ares version, he looks gorgeous. This is bad. Anna clearly does not understand the concept of Inazuma 11, and especially of Raymond. You like how Zeus at least is focused on aerial football instead of just being almighty and powerful? You know what? I respect that, Nobunaga. I do respect that. I think it's an interesting twist they took with Zeus, right? They wanted to grow independent from the Ambrosia, from what is essentially just steroids in their water. And I highly respect that. So it's interesting they actually developed a proper strategy. I do like that transition. I was supposed to use Fire Tornado, right? I was just supposed to enter the offensive zone. Okay, never mind. I just did that for nothing. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Back to Kozomaru. Apparently not. There. That's what we need. Calls himself DJ. That's great, man. Okay, now he gets to use Fire Tornado for real. Hold up. Tornado! Now what? Oh! Hold up. Trajectory correction! Holy shit, there it is. I fucking love that. I love that scene. Oh my god. Gozen! Yes! Holy shit. Fire! Trajectory correction! Ah, fire move, bro. Fire move. The prelude to Backdraft, which we are getting soon. I think. Soon TM. The worst part of this match in the anime is that this match is not really shown. Yeah, that's true. That's what I was disappointed about. That's true. Yeah, the Zeus match was given so little attention. It's really short. Was it not just like 1/2 of an episode at most? Which is really criminal, to say the least. mean, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but it is criminal to just show Zeus for half an episode. And that's just the entire match. Like, it was half an episode to one full episode, but not more than that. You know what? I really like this move. I don't know what it is. The animation is just so good in this game. Meteor Strike may just be a certified banger. Hold on. Oh, missed that somehow. And the only thing they really did for Zeus in this season was just give them Tenku no Yaiba and God knows impact. Which, you know what? Fair enough, I guess, but... Oh, Gojin? Holy shit. Gojin? Come on. Goat. Second goal. 235. Oh, patats. Oh, bah. Love this guy. It's half an episode, and it's back and forth between story and match. Right. Right. So not only is the match only half an episode, it's littered with, like, story development, which I guess is fine if the match had been longer. Like, it's just the balance that's not there. They clearly didn't consider the balance of storytelling and actual match. But yeah. No, Fire Lemonade is not in this match, Lucas. Fire Lemonade is only in the final match of this season, actually. It is, in fact, the first time he does it is the winning goal of the final match. So it is the absolute final shot that is used in the ARES season. Which, you know what? Love that for my goat. But, yeah, it is going to take a while for us to get there. We're going to get there next stream, when we do the finale, probably. Though, let's see how far we get this episode. This episode, like this is a video series. This stream. Let's see, score a goal as Asto. Okay, well, let's see. Do I have plot armor? Let me just test this. Will they actually have me work for it? They, in fact, will not have me work for it. Okay. Okay, dokie. So 3-2. It's not just Raymond. Backwater Raymond, as they're called in the dub. I also very much love the sponsor, in fact, for Zeus. What do we think about God Bull? Do we like God Bull? I think it was pretty clever, not gonna lie. Complete a focus battle against Perseus. Heruse. Come on, man. So I'm losing this. Yep, makes sense. Perseus is passing to Aphrodi. Or he's just doing Tenku no Yaiba again. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What's it gonna be? He's fired up, so it's gonna be another Tenku no Yaiba. Yeah, there it is. Clean ass move. Ooh, are we doing Mermaid Veil? Hold on. This could be huge. Are we doing good Mermaid Veil? No. We're just doing Uzumaki the Hand. Okay. Not yet. That's fine. But we did actually block it this time. Norika! The new generation is in shambles. What do we do? Enter the offensive zone as Astator. We're already winning, but sure. I'll do what I can, I guess. Apollo. A classic. Okay, let's see. Well, 44%. Just gotta gamble, I guess. Okay, huge. Love that. What? Hello? Do we see where ARES is? That is not offside. Be so for real. Okay, well, we'll do it the hard way then. Inabikari dashi! Okay, here we are. We got something? What are we doing? Golden goal? Okay. Use golden goal as Asto. Sure. So why is Kozumaru here again? Oh, they're doing an overdrive. Okay, fair enough. Fireball Storm, yeah. There it is. We got our first taste of some overdrives. We won't see backdraft until Endor. Yeah, Gojin's moves unlock so late. And then again, like, backdraft, I don't even think Gojin gets backdraft in any iteration that is currently released. So, I think he has it in his BB Stadium version, but that's about it. So, kind of rough as well. And now we just win the match. Okay, fair enough. And now I can just do Bakunetsu Storm proper. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So was the Bakunetsu Storm just now like a... I guess it was the animation without the Majin. He did Tsunami Wall. Holy shit, finally we get to see something. But I guess it was just the animation without the Majin. Yeah, interesting. Mermaidville being 100 tension is criminal. Especially when you realize... Hold on. You lock this shot in. When you realize she's getting a stronger move in Orion, which has to be 100 tension too, because that's the max for solo moves. Yeah, she's getting... what is it called? Majin the Wave, I believe? So yeah, that is happening, you're right. Mermaidville 100 tension. Yeah, that's on par with some insane moves. I would think Mermaidville goes up to at most 70 or 80. I don't know how much Uzumaki the Hand is. Probably like 50 or 60 if I had to guess. But yeah, looking at it like that, definitely a little criminal. But hey, some creative liberty. And you know what? Actually, I'm all for them giving what's her name again? Norika. Some more sauce, honestly. I like that a lot. Because I always liked Norika. And then they kind of did her nice in ARES. But then, ooh, Orion. Ooh, Orion. They were not kind to her in Orion. So you know what? Preemptively, I think it's a good thing they're giving her more sauce. Just to prepare for the absolute shit show she has to endure in Orion. But there it is, Zeus. Which, yeah, in the anime was not a very impressive match, or even a very long one. But it certainly was a bit more entertaining in this iteration. If we could get ARES Aphrodi, that would be awesome. Okay, Perseus is fine. We got Artemis, sorry. We got Dionysus, and we got ARES. Fitting. They made Casting Arm 100 tension, even though he gets Artemis Ring. Yeah. Casting Arm being 100 tension is insane. Because that move makes about as much sense to me as fucking... What's it called? Shinsuke's... The goalkeeper move where he runs from the corner flag and then he stops it. It makes just as much sense to me. I don't see how you could put any power behind either of those moves. But yeah, this is already our goodbye to Aphrodi, unfortunately. The new generation did not pull through. But it's okay. The new guys did good. Tenku no Yaba, banger move.
Captain, 俺たちこれからどうするんですか?
Saka Yaroze! Oh, he did not say Yaroze. Okay, well. But Zeus are they're all normal guys. They're chill. And they're playing fair, most importantly. They're enjoying football. Conqueror of the Heavens. What a name. See, we're close to Hakuran. Next match is going to be Hakuran, actually. And then I think it's Kidokawa. Is it Kidokawa? No, that looks more like Alias. That's Alias, probably. Kidokawa could be this one. I can see it. I can see it. So we actually don't have that much left to go. Which, well, that was to be expected. ARES is decently short, like the first season of Inazuma 11. But, well. I'm not entirely sure if you've mentioned this, but thanks to this game, you've actually begun looking up scenes of Orion/Ares anime. Okay, Lucas. My condolences, first and foremost, for having to watch Ares and Orion. Let's see. This goalkeeper is Earth, I think. Yeah, because it's Poseidon. So Earth or Wind, either way, we're good. We're good with the Baran twins. Once again, they're really just kind of our all-rounders. My all-rounders. Do you guys like how I keep including everyone into our team, quote-unquote? I hope so. It really goes quite automatically. Don't even know why. Guess I just like sharing. Like sharing the power of this team. Okay, Artemis. No match. Gavrid Vads. Destroy their chances early on. Let's just lock in a Scream of Eden. Let's gauge how strong this goalkeeper is. Let's test the waters. Scream of Eden. We're also looking up more parts of the Dutch. Oh, the first season of the Dutch dub. You know what? First season of the Dutch dub, though, it had so much character. Then again, the entirety of the Dutch dub has a lot of character. So, honestly, if you haven't yet, highly recommend you watch all 3 of the original seasons in Dutch, actually. Okay, they give him Sabaki no Tetsui. That's good. That's a staple of Zeus. Unfortunately, it did block my shot, but that's okay. We'll get it back. And then, boom. And that's a 1-0. Solid. They really just made the goalkeeper Poseidon with a slightly different color palette. But yeah, he is the younger sibling, right? Yeah, they're just siblings. His younger sibling arguably has better style with the golden locks and the tan skin, but yeah, that's interesting too, right? Because Ares is like, it's a universe where the graduation match, I guess, hasn't happened yet. It's like kind of, it's kind of weird, right? Because the original Raymond has split up, but that includes the third years, I think, that were playing on the team. So, actually, how does it work? Did the original Raymond also graduate in Ares, or leading up to Ares? Because that's something I'm always hazy on, like these timelines for Inazuma 11. Today I finished my 3rd BB Stadium campaign because he decided to finally grind to get all the uniforms in the game. Dude, if you could get me the Hinata lookalike guy, Vinny, during the Inazuma night, I would absolutely adore you for the rest of my life. Well, I think eventually I'm probably going to do the BB Stadium runs myself because, well, I'm a bit of a completionist. I do eventually want to get that achievement, you know? I guess it's more like a challenge in the story mode. But, you get what I'm going for. Gandaresu! That is a regular shot that just added 800 power. Casually, by the way. With a sneak attack, granted. But Kurumada. No, this is where it's at. Get your ass over here. How did I lose? I had elemental advantage. Okay, man. Never lucky. It's mine. Morata! Driving header. Should do it for 3-0. Raymond has no third years. The graduation match happened after 1 year of time skip. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like, I'm always kind of unsure about the timelines when it comes to... Especially when we're looking at, like, OG Inazuma 11 versus Ares, right? Like, what is the sequence of events? But I suppose before anyone from Raymond graduates, they do have the entire FFI, actually. Which you have to imagine takes up to about a year, exactly, yeah. So you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's finish this off. 4-0's in the cards pretty efficiently. Sakurazaki can finish it off. if we believe the anime, then there has been 1 day between Season 1 and 2, and a few months between Season 2 and 3. Andor, in Season 1, was a 2nd year. And at the end of Season 3, he's a 3rd year. Okay. Yeah, so the entirety of Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3 happens, I suppose, in the span of 1 year. Which, well, you know what? That's feasible, I think. If they had really tight planning, that is. Imagine you're a 2nd grader in Japanese middle school, and in the span of 1 year, you win the national football tournament. You defeat a bunch of aliens, or at least alien adjacents, who are destroying schools across the country, and you win the international football tournament too, while also battling demons, angels, and super soldiers from the future. Hell of a year you've had by that point. And you have some banger stories to recount with your university mates. Or your high school mates, I suppose. Because that's what happens after middle school, I suppose. But there we go. Another advantage win, another easy sweep. Ah, my 2 short queens. High-fiving. Fantastic. And with that match, everyone on the team is level 99. Huge. Max rarity for most of them. Oh, hey, there's this coach. Kiyo Matsuzaka. Guides the team with calm kindness and a presence as reassuring as a deity. I'm sure. No ARES Aphrodi, but actually there is a possibility that I already have him. In fact, I think I do already have him, but not entirely sure about that. Okay, so I think we got another 2 matches in us, maybe 2 or 3. So we will be able to do Hakuran, which is going to happen right now, in fact. There's Hakuran. ARES Hakuran with a few familiar faces. Fubuki, of course. But wait, there's more. There is Sumeoka, and there is Atsuya as well, who actually survives in this season. Yeah, we already knew that, of course, but we have the 2 Fubuki brothers together, which is fantastic. And it's so cute to see that Sumeoka ends up on this team as well. You know, to kind of harken back to his bond with Fubuki in Season 2 as well. It was a slow burn for sure, but it was a deep one in the end. Yep. Absolutely have to look out for Sumeoka. Fubuki Shiro. Atsuya Fubuki. Man, it's so good to see him here.
前線の3人さえ抑えれば対応できる相手。全国まで勝ち上がってきたチームである以上、当然簡単な相手ではないが、俺たちはこれまで強敵に打ち勝ってきた。どこが相手だろうと自分たちのサッカーをして勝つだけだ。
Oh! The only thing I remember from this match are the moves, I think. But I know there's some real good Hisatsu that are going to be used during this match. Okay, we got Sumo Stomp on Gorem here. Do we have anything else? No, I don't think so. Golden Goal, Fireball Storm, we knew that. So that's everything. So we got Sumo Stomp. Interesting. That is never going to be more useful than the wall, but okay. Here we go, lots of familiar faces from OG Hakuran, of course. But then with the addition, Sumeoka and Fubuki, hence why those 2 guys on the bench are on the bench to begin with. And I think her name is it Nae? Or is it Sai? I think it's Nae. She's gonna play as well, and she's cute as a button, actually. So I'm looking forward to that one. Use Polar Bear number 2 as Asuto. Can do, Chief. If I don't lose to Atsuya first, which, you know, all but guaranteed. Okay, well, that's a great start, to be sure. Fantastic start. Promising. Should have just used Sparky Spin, I guess. Okay, that's Patsy. Oh, and I love the OG music playing too. It's so good. Kozumaru does not voice Heat Tackle. Good to know. Play to Astor. And then Polar Bear number 2. There we go. Is this where Atsuya does his bear killer? Oh, fuck yes. Hisatsu. Bear killer. It's too fitting. It's just too fitting. Oh yeah, and he's all the way back here now. Complete a focus battle against Atsuya. Come on, man. Challenge me. Of course we're losing, but it's better than not doing anything. He's got so much more personality in this form too. Shiro. Oh, there it is. Decapitate. Polar Bear being an earth move baffles me. Yo, you're so right, Vinny. In what universe should it not be a wind move? Okay. Play to Kozomaru from the look of it. Complete a focus battle against Atsuya. Actually, never mind. It was just Atsuya that I needed, not Kozomaru. Okay. He's not pulling any punches. That's for sure. Okay. With the fucking... the rope in his mouth? Mansaku, you absolute buffoon. Oh no, got him! No, Gomendegosu. Why does he sound like that, man? Oh, they're setting each other up. They're setting them up against each other. Not this shit again. They always do this. Play for victory. Golem, bless your heart, man. One of the only accents with, like, repeating words that are not annoying. Unlike a certain someone that we know. Kurimatsu. Let's see, what can we do now? Surely we can try to score by this point. Oh, not with Gojin, but I'm gonna play it back to Asto ideally. Move past the wall there. Yeah, okay, that works. Try this again, in the hopes that Atsuya doesn't butt in this time. Okay. Oh shit, he voices Aurora Curtain. Interesting. Interesting that it's also just named the same thing in Japanese, apparently. That's cool. I like that. Okay, well, Kozomaru's gotta really get in there, score a goal sometime soon. Let's see, we're in there, like swimwear. So, Fireball Storm. Bakunetsu Storm! To Astor. And then with Astor, I'm gonna do Shining Bird. Play it to Hyura, somehow. I don't even know if I'm gonna get enough time to do anything. I'm gonna do Kori no Ya. Okay, I did have enough time, just about. That should be enough to at least score. So that would put us back on a 1-1 score, which is fine. That's enough for the second half. Yeah, Kabeyama does it as well. It's true. It's true. Kabeyama does the accent. But I mean, Nishiki does it too. Nishiki from Go, of course, which, well, you will be less willing to acknowledge, Finny, I suppose. But he does do it. He does, I think he ends every sentence he says, he ends in Zeya! Which, you know what, that's chill. Let me see, what can I even do? Kozomaru, again? Is there like any universe where I can do another move with Astor? Okay, well I can do a direct shot, I guess, which is fine. Pass the wall ever? Just shy. Just need a little bit more space. You know what? I gotta say, it's actually really refreshing to, you know, be playing as the ARES guys for the first time. I don't know what it is, but it just kind of feels good. And maybe I'm gonna start liking them more now that I can play as them.
中盤がしっかりしてないからですよ。中盤でボールが取れないから俺たちに負担がかかってるんじゃないですか。
みんなの心がバラバラに。ここは監督が何か一言言う場面では？
Why does the coach look like this?
この先勝ち進むほどに苦しい場面は何度も訪れるでしょう。それを自分たちで解決してこそ成長できるのです。
Whatever, man. Whatever. Speak your funny Chinese truth. Complete a focus battle against Atsuya. But you know what? Actually thinking about it, why do they fall apart against Hakuren and not against someone like Zeus? Like, why are they perfectly fine against Zeus and then against Hakuren they crumble? Is it purely because of Atsuya? I mean, I would understand. He's a little bit of a shit too, but... And he's got the skills to back it up as well. Also, the Ursa binder typography is so cool. Like, it has the ropes going across the kanji. Oh, we got his ass. Astor. He is. He can play everywhere. Don't even worry about it. Astor can do anything he wants, just like Tenma.
決まってるでしょ。サッカーは楽しいもんだろ。ミスしたって思い通りにならなくたってそれがサッカーで。
俺たちは何をしていたんだ。
They know. They're ready.
あと9番のマークは俺に任せろ。守りは俺たちの仕事だからな。
みんな。
There we go. Score using Fire Tornado as Kozomaru. Looks like we're finally getting to see some action again. Still want to punt the coach. You know what? I respect that, Lucas. I understand and I respect it. Okay, well, man, I could totally just have scored as Hyora, actually, with Meteor Strike. I could have easily done it. But whatever, I'll do Fire Tornado again. Take a shot every time we have to score as Kozomaru using Fire Tornado, actually. I think you'll be just as wasted as having to take a shot for every goal that Goenji scores in Season 1. But well, the parallels have been drawn. With good reason, I suppose. Because we all know what happens in Orion, unfortunately. Oh shit. Cold Front. Waito Double Impacto! I don't think we can do anything against this. I'm gonna try. Just for the hell of it, but... Yeah, no, I didn't lose power. Okay, then I'm not gonna bother. I have to use Uzumaki the hand, though. Interestingly enough. only to have it fail once again. 2-2. And would you believe that is not even the end of the blizzards that we're going to have to bear? Score goals Astor. Okay, lots of goals being scored actually. Let's make it topical again. Let's do another Polar Bear number 2. Again, this move makes no sense on multiple fronts. Why is it Mountain Element? Why is it number 2? Where's number 1? You know what I'm saying? There you go. Scored through Aurora Curtain. So we're getting up to a good score, actually. Holy shit, she's playing. Holy shit, she's entering the pitch. There she is, Nae! Holy. Now it's time to play. Dude, Nae is so cool, actually. Kinda, if I make an all-girls team, she needs to be on it. Okay, you know what? That is just Mach Wind, but I kind of respect it because it makes sense that it would be based on that. It was a little different. Hey, the motion was different when she did the shot, I suppose. That was a decent translation of the move, I suppose. Rabbit Run is a lame name, but I understand. As she does this, she does the little body thing. Did she not have like an entire entourage of people on the stands as well doing the same thing? I know she has a lot of fans in the canon. Holy shit, and OG music is back. Complete a focus battle against Nae. Let's see. Do I lose this? In fact, I do lose this. Crazy. Okay. Well, I know she's fast. That's like the one thing she's good at, I believe. Okay, they just kind of pull it out. Okay. They just kind of pull out Triple Blizzard. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. No build-up whatsoever. We're just gonna do it. You know what? Gotta respect that. Gotta respect the Triple Blizzard. Another goal conceded. 4-3. No, Norika, you are not. The defense just sucks ass. Don't worry about it. Mach Wind Benui flavor. You're so right, Lucas. We're doing focus battle against Nae again? Okay. Let's see. Can I win this time? No, in fact. The whole playstyle is based on the fans who use hand fans to direct. Oh, that's right. That's what I remember. Hey, speaking of, there it is. The fucking coach, man. Okay, nice father. So I think this is also just Shinsuke's VA, which makes a lot of sense. What is bro even doing? We are actually doing hand signs here. But we're figuring it out. Oh shit, it's gonna happen. Is this it? Ninja Toad? There it is! Hanchan Ninja Toad! Hold up. This move actually cooks so incredibly hard. And you know what? Just to do a little bit of build-up. Wow, you absolute fucking pillock. Why would you pass to Kozomaru? Okay, we're actually running out of time. Have to go to Hanchan. Hanchan, lock in, man. You have to be better than Shinsuke. There you go. There it is. Oh, yeah. Ninja Arts Toad! Why is it so clean though, unironically? Why did they pull out all the stops for Ninja Toad of all techniques? You gotta love it. He's so much more interesting than Shinsuke too. It's crazy. Little ninja guy. What's not to like? The funny thing in the anime is she doesn't realize it, that the fans are doing that until she's being told. That's interesting. See, this is all stuff that I don't recall. These are all the little details that I don't remember. But it's good that ARES is actually... this Ruse is including so much of it. Mermaidville? Oh, there it is. Mermaid's Veil. It is happening. Mermaid of Ere! 100 tension. And that'll be plenty to stop Triple Blizzard. What a good animation too. She's so adorable, man, I swear. Mermaid's Veil, huge. Now score using Shining Bird as Asato, of course. If you want to end it off in true Raymond style, just have the captain score with his trademark move. Okay, Asato, we gotta lock in. And that means you've gotta lock in. Shining Bado! And that, I do believe, will be the end of the Hakuran match. Once we score this goal 5-4. These scores, insane. All of them. But that will do it. Win the match. There it is. That was the last thing we had to do. Now what we get to do is, I don't know, play around with Gojin for a little bit. Damn, okay. Just push your brother out of the way. That's fine. Somioka didn't even stand a chance. You know what? Let's see if we can pull off another goal here. We have max tension. Let's see. Is Hyura anywhere? Okay, no. Did I even... Am I shooting at the goal? Where am I shooting? Am I passing? No, I'm shooting at the goal. Okay. That's fine. This may... This is not going in. 2 power. Only because the defense guy got in the way. Hold. There it is. One more. One more to send us off towards a brilliant victory. Inazuma 11 protagonist team try to have a clean sheet challenge. Impossible! Real. Have they... Well, they kept a clean slate against Wild, didn't they? Was that not literally just 1-0? Yeah, I was about to say, exactly. Wild happened. But there you go. That is the end of the match against ARES Hakuran. Nice. That's a good match, actually. I mean, there's a lot of plot that also goes lost here, right? Because I remember a little bit of this. There was a lot of discord, I think, between Nae and, like, the Fubuki brothers, and Somioka especially. Somioka, who didn't really think that Nae would fit into the team, I believe, or would be good enough to play as a forward. Speaking of... We got her. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Atsuya as well. Like, we can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. Absolutely fantastic. W drops. W drops. Somioka, man.
元ライモン11としては誇りに思うぞ。
はい、ありがとうございます。なあなあ、あの技すごかったやんな。シュートがすごかったから無我夢中で出せたんだよ。
Right, it was girl versus girl, and that's why they went all out. There it is. Oh, I forgot about that. Han-chan, man. Got done so dirty. Okay. Rough. Rough. The Frostbound 3. Completed. But one more task remains. Well, actually, 3 more tasks. I think we'll do one more match after this one. But Rue's unlock battle, so let's see. Wind goalkeeper. This match is already over. Gandalf. Pull out the hat trick. Yokato was also 0 goals versus Andor. Oh, you're right, actually. Osaka Gals scored on Andor. Yeah, true. You know what? We gotta... It's not about winning. It is about winning, but it's more so about sending a message. So you know what? 3 wood forwards. This goalkeeper is not having a good time anytime soon. Yokato was more used as a training arc. That is true. Okay, here we go. Immediately cavalry advance. Immediately have the ball stolen. Immediately steal it back. This is the strategy. Now what we have is enough tension to score. However, do I need it, is the question. Can I not just do a cheeky curve shot? In fact, I can, and that is the 1-0. And it really doesn't need to be difficult sometimes. It really can just be as simple as, you know, a 4th minute curve shot by Gandalf. Okay, let's see. Fubuki, do you have dribble moves in this iteration? Doesn't seem like it. Don't make me lose the ball, bro. Ooh, huge. Okay, hold. Kira. Hey, man. We finally got him back. He's finally seeing some action. Okay, this would be a good setup. However... Actually, it's gonna have to be Gandalf, I think, unfortunately. They got the wall up, so... Can't really do anything else to guarantee myself from scoring. Sorano being on the field makes you happy, Lucas? I wonder why that is. Yeah, he is still here. He got to stay, as opposed to 2 forwards. They didn't really have to replace any midfielders or defenders. They just had to replace the forwards for Atsuya and Somioka. So, yeah, rough. There we go. And now we need a bit more tension to do something with Hiroto, with Kira. Atsuya. Not doing anything. He's not blocking me here. Let's see. Is anyone approaching me? There we go. A little bit more tension. Ghost pool. Interesting. Okay. See if Gandalf cares. He does not, in fact. So that's good. Yikes. They hate to see him winning. Rough. There we go. You can have it back, Sorano. Oh, hey, speaking of Sorano. Sorry, man. Gojin. Holy shit, Gojin mentioned. Okay. Pass to Ryugel, apparently. Bait out a wall, maybe? I'll pass it to Kira, though. And then we do... The Explosion! Fucking clean. Dude, we're gonna get to this guy soon, and I cannot wait. Is it the next match, actually? Why does he have Mistral? Why does he have Mistral? And why is it kind of fit, unironically? Why is he kind of put it off? Hoshi? Come on, Hoshi. It's been a while since we saw you in action, but you still got this, Queen. Fuck yeah. Okay, what now? Can I think I still have to pass Yukino, and then I can do... Then I can score a goal with Kira, finally. Zigzag Breaker! Come on. Zigzag Striker, in fact. So sick, man, how they did the zigzag. It's so nice to look at. There it is. 3-0. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Goto Striker da! Mistral was in his base moveset in the DS games? Oh, that's neat then. That's neat. See, this is the stuff that I do not know, but that you certainly do know for some reason, Vinny. That's why it's good to have you around, man. Mistral in his base moveset. You know what, actually, I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay, you know what? Can we just finish it off like this? Belly on Totem, belly on Whip. Surely. Next match after this is Peak, because Alias is my favorite team. So then the next team is going to be Alias. That is huge news. We'd love to hear that. I would love to end it off on Kira, actually, tonight. But there he goes. That is a 4-0. Clean-ass matches we've been playing tonight. Now let's hope, in the end, we're going to get a clean gacha as well, to reflect that. Would love that. Would love to pull one or two of these characters that I'm still looking for. To finally get a copy of Yashiro, imagine. I've heard he's pretty good too, so it'd be awesome if I could pull like a single copy of him. Okay. Ora Benti! And I mean, by this point, it's like, what can we still do? Let's do another explosion. That's gonna be where we end it off for Hakuren. Explosion! Yeah, but Alias Nobunaga, Alias in Galaxy, Alias in ARES, they had the potential to be done really nice. I was still a little disappointed, I think, with the Alias match in the end. I think that's more so because of the way that some of the goals were scored during that match. Wasn't a huge fan of like some of the normal goals. Because I mean, I guess it was funny to see the meme on Desarm for a little bit, but like they tend to drag it out a lot, which, well, the joke overstays its welcome, I think is safe to say. Holy shit, Ibuki. Anna, Gojin, yeah, okay. Good drops, once again. Got the black-haired girl defender. She does have her moveset made for a goalkeeper. Does she? I mean, you mean the one from Yokato, from Crosswind Faucheur, as they're called in the dub? Oh, I think there they are. There they are. Alia Academy. Rebranded. But this is like, yeah, this is the ultimate assembly of Alias players, actually. You got Hiroto, you got Kira in a bit here, Reina, Midorikawa, Suzuno, Nagumo, of course, Saginuma on goal. Like, the only way this would have been better, I think, is if they had Nero as a reserve, but they don't, unfortunately, which missed opportunity, in my mind. But okay, Alia Academy, this is going to be our final story match for tonight, I do think. Oh, that automatically skipped. Yikes. Yeah, and it's so trippy that, like, Hiroto gets a new name as well in this season. Because, like, you're so used at this point to him being called Hiroto, but he never was the real Hiroto. Tatsuya Kiyama. If Kira's out, that helps us a lot, in fact. But it's not gonna last. Yummy. Yummy Alias mentioned. Yeah, Yummy. That was all the neuron activation that you needed, wasn't it? We're so back. Suzuno mentioned. Alia Academy mentioned. Let's see if they did this match justice. Sunshine Academy Dream. Let's see. Anything else? Mermaidville. I just gotta keep checking this to see if they get new stuff. I don't think they will have. Attack scan on Nerd Guy. That is something. He gets the Labyrinth at some point. I don't know whether it's during this match or during a later match. It might even be during the final match in this season, but I know he gets the Labyrinth. Alright, this is just, yeah, this is a dream for all the Alias Academy fans. They all got fully new designs to look more normal for being a regular team. Even though they really haven't changed that much, most of them. Hey guys, use Fire Tornado as Kozomaru. Anyone want to take another shot with me in a second here? As soon as I pull out this Fire Tornado. Here we go. Take a shot. So what, Saganuma is doing Wormhole? It's not Ares Wormhole. It was a little different there. Oh shit, we have dialogue during the match. Okay, of course losing against Tatsuya. Okay, so Ryusei Blade incoming? Yep. Absolute classic once again. Now this doesn't really matter because plot armor, I can do whatever I want, but you know what? I want to see the fail animation from Mermaid Veil actually. What does this look like? She just gets blown black. Okay, that's a pretty safe animation. It's good though. It works. It works absolutely. Alright, that's the 1-0 for them. Enter the offensive zone as Gojin. Hey man, again, say less, you know? Absolutely down for that. Oh, and I guess, yeah, they have like their regular names now too. It's not Neppa, it's Netsuha. So, interesting. Oh, is this... This is fucking Flashdance, isn't it? Or at least they try with the two guys. I really wonder how they did this cutscene though. Are they just gonna let him do it? Rather than Gojin? Tension fully restored. Hiyori learned Flashdance. Oh boy. Here it is. It's such a fucking stupid move, man. But hey, W, it starts with the hand clap from Revolution V, so absolute banger. Oh my god, they didn't have the funny scene where Gojin is like, oh, someone is taking my place. He's not happy about this. Still two guys doing it, by the way, but it's not Gojin doing it, I suppose. Gojin never gets anything. Yikes. Another focus battle against Tatsuya. Why the sad music, bro? We just scored. What are we doing? Gosu! Please tell me I block this. This is a regular ass shot. Norika, come on, lock in. We got this. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, my god. My god. There he is. Oh, that's him. Oh shit. This match is about to ramp up. Speed dial is going to max. Hell yeah. Oh, the God Striker is here. Hiroto is... It took out my mans. Okay. They took out Nagumo. What the hell, man? Holy shit, the explosion mentioned. There it is. Just straight off the bat. And yeah, Mermaid Veil is not stopping this. And just another one, just for good measure. Like, for some of these objectives as well, I have to wonder whether they make the enemy team score one more goal if you, for example, build up leeway, or whether that's always baked into the scenario. Like, I never know. Yami, your goofy ass is not laughing at Nagumo being taken out. Shut the hell up. What the hell? This always happens, man. They always cock my mans in favor of fuck-ass Suzuno. Whatever, man. I'm not sad. I'm not salty. I'm fine. Ooh, with both of them, both Hirotos on the pitch. Now we're gonna get to see some cool stuff. Alright. Segata has been placed on instead of Reina. Okay, interesting. So, focus battle against Hiroto, the real Hiroto. I'm losing this, in spite of me having more power. So is it time for Cosmic Blasting? The pass! Holy shit, you want me to pass? Be so for real. Why is brother actually explaining it like it's a Hisatsu? Yeah, the God Striker does not need passes. Come the hell on. Play for victory, okay. Once again. Explosion! This is, by the way, my favorite shot move in all of Inazuma 11. It is so goddamn clean. Even in the ARES anime, and the way he voices it in the anime, goosebumps every single time. I don't know why I did the wall. That was completely unnecessary and unhelpful too. Oh shit, wait, we got that. Norika? Holy shit. The wall magic. Win a focus battle against Hiroto. As whom? This guy? You know what, we can meme Hiroto with Dash Axel, why not? Dash Axel! Okay. Passing to Astor? What are we doing? Huh, what's next? Actually working together? Hell nah. Oh, hold. Maybe it is. This has got to be Cosmic Blasting. Also, yeah, I've seen that the little versions of these guys are scoutable in this game, actually. I'd be hella down to summon for young Hiroto, actually, at some point. Score a goal as Astor. I forgot we actually still had the ball. So, no Cosmic Blaster just yet, but soon, I think. We're not even in the second half. Holy shit. Okay. Whoops. Golden goal. That's what I wanted. Shining Bird. Was on the wrong page. Was trying to hit Y where only X was able to be activated. Okay, that is a goal for us. Hiroto's passing in the anime is... Oh, it's the same thing Fudo does, where he just kicks the ball into his fellow players. Well, hey, they just gotta be stronger. They gotta expect the pass, you know? Expect the unexpected. How are you gonna beat the enemy otherwise? Suzuno. Gotta take revenge for my fallen soldier Nagumo. There it is. Knock him over, Hyura. Get his ass. And then Bomba is called Honba instead. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Can we equalize here? Bakunetsu! Storm! To Gojin. Oh, I remember passing to Astor, but okay, that's fine. We can do it with Gojin. Whatever you want, man. Gotta go now. We'll watch the rest of the stream when you get back home. No worries at all, Vinny. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Hope you have a good evening, man. Okay, they're giving us an awful amount of time to complete this half. So, you know what? Gojin made the start. Gojin? Hey, Gojin? Like, Gojin? There we go. Okay, Gojin will also finish what he started. And that is one more goal. Toria! 7-18. That's solid. Even if he does something, I think. Nice. And there's the equalizer. 3-3. But the second half is going to ramp things up quite a lot, so I think we need that leeway, actually. Nagamo had his time during the Fire Dragon match. Let Susanoo has his time. Never. Nagamo's team was not even included in Season 2. Prominence was completely skipped over in favor of fuck-ass Diamond Dust. Don't get me wrong though, Diamond Dust has some cool players too, and I do like Susanoo. For as much flack as I give him, you know, for quote-unquote taking Nagamo's place. But I think the fact that Prominence was never a part of the second season is just an absolute war crime and a half, so I don't know. Okay, so Michinari has Flash Dance, and then Hiyori as well has Flash Dance. Hiyori is getting, like, the most original moveset out of everyone here for some reason. I don't know why he gets all these original moves, but whatever. Okay, score using fire... Holy fuck, guys. Score using Fire Tornado? Who would have figured this one? Okay, low law pass. Nice. Pass by Midorikawa. You know, here's a question. Will they have Midorikawa do anything in this match? Probably not. Taking up the shot, guys. Fire Tornado. Oh, he's doing drill smashing. Yeah, fuck yeah. And it... Okay, just kind of breaks through. Damn, that sucks. Hate to see that, actually. But alright. I kind of missed the drill smasher from ARES. Like, it was... I don't know why. Like, it was simpler, but also it kind of looked cooler, in a way. Hiroto, man, you gotta pass back. You gotta learn to pass. Come on, man. Lock in. And he's just doing another shot. Okay. He passed. Wait, huge. Holy shit. You said brother. But they're not gonna score until... They are scoring, actually, before Cosmic Blasty. Interesting. Norika, that's entirely on you, not gonna lie. Yeah, the high five. Let's go. We have to win this one, Astor. Lock the hell in. Yeah, I love that Susanoo was included, not Nagimo. They always do my boy dirty. They just don't appreciate good characters, I swear to God. Completed focus battle against Hiroto once again. Okay, well, let me just grab Segata. Lose again. Now is it Cosmic Blaster time? Midorikawa does Astro Break in this match and takes one of Hiroto's passes. Yeah, right. So I guess that means he's doing nothing. So what's it gonna be? It's not gonna be Zigzag Strike. Surely it's Cosmic Blaster. Or is it? No? We're passing back to Tatsuya? This is absolutely Cosmic Blaster, finally. I want to see how this looks in this game. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes. Holy clean as fuck. Oh my god. Why am I doing the wall? Like what? We're not blocking this. There's no way in hell we're blocking this. I shut. Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. And they were just mildly disgruntled about it. Like they didn't even really care, I don't think. It was like, oh damn, next time for sure. Okay, well, past the Gojin. Holy shit, Gojin, my god. That's yep, score using a polar bear number 2. Okay. And once again, the intro is playing. That means that we're gonna win this match in a matter of minutes. And in fact, it is 5-4 the canon ending score. I feel like it's 5-4 for a lot of these matches somehow. It's only Gasball at the moment is an overdrive. Can't buy it, same for Triple Blizzard. I mean, that makes sense though. Like, you gotta give the players some incentive as well to actually use overdrives. But yeah, I guess Norika did canonically block this shot somehow. Like, I don't remember this part, but oh, the moves. Holy fuck, the hops. Frog hops, hello? Like, I don't know where Norika got all that power, all that sauce, but you know what? You know what I was saying earlier? She needed more sauce. There it is. There's the sauce. But now we got to play the rest of the match, apparently, with just free play. Which is interesting, since we have done a shit ton of objectives, and still we have 10 minutes of spare time remaining. I also miss, like, I really do miss some of the ARES animations, like, believe it or not. I really liked how charming, like, the little hand movements were for the wall. I don't know, like, it just really, it was cute, like, it was a cute detail. And then the entire wall just dropping onto the approaching player. I don't know, it had something charming. Something deadly too. Well, I am glad that they skipped over the part where Astor just kind of scores with a regular ass shot in this game. He just kind of, I don't know what they do, but they get the ball past Saginuma somehow, and he just kind of taps it in, which was pretty lame, not gonna lie. In the future, we might actually be able to buy Cosmic Blaster and Triple Blizzard. I hope so. Because I haven't really experienced the whole overdrive gimmick firsthand yet. But I can't imagine it's all that convenient, honestly. It's probably cool if you manage to pull it off, but... I mean, personally, I would just kind of want to just pull out the move whenever I'm able, you know? Whenever I have enough tension. Oh, I cannot do Shining Bird. Okay, well, pivot real quick. Da 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 da. Oh, wait, hold on. I just remembered what teams we still have to play against. So, we still have to play against Endo. Yeah, we still have to play against Goenji, Endo, and then I guess at the end, we get Nosaka. And is there one more? No, because this is... Holy shit, that's a lot of it. Holy. Hold on. I don't think I can scroll. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or 14? Jesus Christ. I mean, they're doing the work they should have. They're absolutely doing the work they should have for all the Chronicle matches, because this is telling the story so much more potently than, you know, any of the preceding seasons, unfortunately. Okay, Midorikawa, and that's it. Segata, I guess, but yeah, okay. Not too terrible. Overdrive has a cool thing where when you evolve the base moves and the overdrive also evolves. Oh, interesting. Actually, that's huge. Tatsuya, stick with you. Stay at Tsundere, Kira, that's why we love you. The rest of the team is here as well, except for Nagumo. God fucking damn it, man. I guess Nagumo doesn't matter. Goto Striker, the divine striker. Okay, man, whatever. Ooh, semi-final. Wait. Then I guess we don't play against Goenji, do we? Semi-finals, finals. No, it's semi-finals is Endo, and then the finals is Nosaka. Interesting. Oh, Kirkwood lost versus Keith. Right, they lost against Polestar. Wait, you're so right, Nobunaga. That's true. I forgot about that detail. Yeah, that's kind of a shame, actually. Damn. Wasn't Nagumo injured? Yeah, probably because they hate him. Is it only 2 matches left? Really? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. And then there's the gate battle. Interesting. Gate battle against what I can only assume to be like Victorio's friend and his team. The Mind Eaters. But that's so crazy. Wait, then probably next stream, well, I guess we could start Orion too. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't know about that one, but it is possible, for sure. Okay, so this one, actually, we have to play everything to Sakurazaki. That is the situation we find ourselves in. You feel like a lot of alien characters got injured somehow? Well, I mean, you're the Alias Academy expert here, so you don't have to look at me to answer that, but... Okay, Sakurazaki then. Sakurazaki's gonna be our game plan. And this is gonna be our final route unlock battle of the night as well. Afterwards, some Gamba. This is the final thing we'll do tonight, as far as matches are concerned. And then Gamba. Alright. Oh, this theme is so good too. The guitar. It's so simple, it's got everything I need. Ignite Steel. Let's see. Do I care? In fact, I do care. Double type disadvantage, yeah. By that point, it's GG even for Gandares. However, my go at Hoshi. Hold on. Need Gandares. He's not in the zone, but he should be. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. Scream of Eden to Sakurazaki. And then I think direct shot to capitalize on all that power. Cut me some slack. It's been 4 to 5 years since you watched ARES and you didn't pay much attention. Okay, well, fair enough. I don't think anyone can really blame you for that, to be honest. So, I don't expect much from you, no, don't worry about it. It's only OG Hiroto that gets injured. In the rest, we get 0 injuries. Interesting. Interesting. Deep down, I knew that my goat Nagumo would never get injured from fucking backwater Raymond. But well, then again, it's something the scriptwriters could very well do. Serena, yeah. Transparent as anything. Thanks for the ball, buddy. Go, Hoshi! Oh, they're trying. They got me. Finally. Momochi! Oh, we're here. There. Just a classic Shunrai. This hero, Sakurazaki, by the way, has been pulling his weight so many times over. Like, the fact that he can just do a single Shunrai and increase his power by like 1600 is fucking ludicrous. I don't know what they put into this guy. A whole bunch of steroids, one has to imagine. But Jesus, he carries. Like, on this team, low-key on this team, I should run like 3-pronged offense. Or 3-pronged whatever it's called. Instead of the Ghost Lock. In defense of the benching of Nagumo, they already have a fire element striker on the field. Yeah, but like, who cares about Tatsuya now that we have Kira, you know? We need Nagumo, man. He's part of the OGs, come on. He was there way before Hiroto, so... Actually, no, Hiroto appeared before Nagumo, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Got his ass. Now get ready. For a real alien. Palian Whip. Want to rewatch the Alien Gakuen match? Oof, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, babe. They needed Tatsuya for the plot. Wow, you're right. You're right. Look, here's the thing. We can rewatch the Alien Gakuen match. I'm not especially huge on rewatching anything related to ARES, but like... Okay, people are not standing for Tatsuya slander. That's fair, actually. See, I don't want to slander him, but if there's a decision to be made between him and Nagumo, then sorry, but he's getting slandered. Nagumo was like my first favorite character from Inazuma 11, period. So there's some strong feelings. Let's see. Yep, now to Sakurazaki, he's not offside anymore. And then just a regular shot. How much is this? 500 extra power. Okay, it's not terrible. We have plenty of time to get this advantage win, so... You know what? I'm feeling like Hoshi could do this. In fact, she will do this. She had 777. All she needs, little push. There it is. Dead down the middle. Dead straight. That's Tatsukado's move, but doesn't matter. Whoosh, straight down the middle. Go on. My goat. Whoppa! There it is. Thank you, Hoshi. Man. 4 more minutes, and then that'll be the end of Chronicle mode for tonight. But then we'll have made really sturdy, solid progress. Let's see... Nagumo... Nagumo, holy shit! See, that's why he's the goat. Smug-ass smile as well. Love that. He knows. Anyway. Yeah. Toria! Oh, but that. Alright. And that's that. That is Alien Gakuen. Perhaps the best ensemble of Alien Gakuen players. All combined into one banger team. But that is the end of them. No fire attribute characters comes close to my goat Fudo. You know what? You can have that opinion. You can have that opinion. Holy shit, Tobitaka. Look at that. Wow. And Hakuryu, randomly. Okay. Ryugel, Hyura, Morimura, Momochi. Fuck yeah. Sunshine Academy's dream. Definitively shattered by our backwater Raymond. Oh wow, perfect timing. Holy shit. So now we get social commentary by Xanarch Avalonic of all people. Faye!
どうした？私が育成していたサッカーチーム、プラトスが敵の手に落ちた。
Platos. Okay, interesting. Faye built his own team?
プラトスは私が基礎からサッカーを教え、プルークシティ1のサッカークラブにまで育て上げたんだ。確か B もプラトス11の一人だったな。
Oh boy. Are we gonna have to play against Victorio at some point and his friend?
B が消えた理由もそのせいか。奴らはプラトスを使って何をしようとしているんだ。
プラトスを使ってサッカーでアニティたちを打ちのめすつもりなのかも。
Crisis on the pitch. Have you seen us, Misty? Have you seen Gandres and Ryugel and Sakurazaki? They're not dominating jack shit. Omoshiroi. So Platos is going to be at the end of the Ares route, are they? Very, very interesting. Okay. And there it is. There's Endo's team. I think if we right over here, every town. So that's what they called it in the dub, huh? Overcoming the legend. Endor himself. Okay, but that is, like I said, for next stream. Next stream we're finishing Ares, and quite possibly we're starting Orion. In fact, why not, actually? But yeah, not right now. Right now, that is all the Chronicle mode that I will play. We have a few guys to get from the gacha. So, player universe. Once again, we're going to commit to some gacha. Now, 78 Bond stars. Somehow. I don't know where I pulled them from. But, of course, we have a few goals. First and foremost, Yashiro, who I still do not have. So, let's see. We're going to have to just take a look at where these people are, see if anything overlaps. So, Yashiro is in, I have to imagine it's the, yeah, Victoria, that makes sense. Now, is the faux shore defender that I want also in here is the question. I think the answer is no, surprisingly. So, okay, that's good to know. Then let's see. Search again. I think... What was the girl that I wanted again called? She was called like... I looked her up before and I already forgot. Not gonna lie. Well, we're gonna run into her eventually, I'm sure. I think the manager was called Shimada. Yes, huge. She was in the supporters, wasn't she? Yeah, okay. So is there more Ares characters in here? No. Okay. So, okay, it's just a few guys from New Raymond, I guess. And like some coaches, some managers. Which makes sense. It's not a bad constellation. Has Jeanne d'Arc as well. Akane. So, not terrible. Then, we also need, let's see, June Davis. Ah, there he is. He doesn't keep his sunglasses in his football kit. I kinda hate that, not gonna lie. He's in Judgeon. Interesting. Let's see. Who's in Judgeon? Okay, some miscellaneous big guys. Young Yuichi. Uh-huh. And then... Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So then, no one seems to be overlapping with one another. That's kind of tough. I just need to figure out what the girl was called again. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly look at my... I looked her up just like a minute ago, but let's see. History, she's... Bandai. Ah, right, Bandai. That's what she's called. Okay, let's see. Bandai Kuromi. So let's do Bandai. There she is. Cool-headed delinquent who charms the crowd and reads faces like open books. Which constellation is she in? Handora, which has all the goalkeepers in Alpha for some reason. Okay. Yeah, there she is. She has Swallow Counter, Matchlock Bullet, 2 moves that I absolutely love, and then a goalkeeper move, which is interesting for sure. Okay, so, well, in my mind, Yashiro has the highest priority still, so I think we're going back to... which one was it? Victoria? Yeah. We're going back to this one, and we're still trying to get Yashiro. Somehow, I have still not managed to pull him. I think we're just going down the list in the order that I've put them to the left of me, because I think that's probably the order in which I prefer them. Yashiro just being, you know, a wish of mine for a while. And, you know, we've talked about Fudo, so this one's for you, Nobunaga. Congrats. I think what we'll do is I'll finish Victoria once, and then I'll try to skip between some other constellations, see if we can maybe, like, snag some of the others that I want. June, Shimada, Bandai. But yeah, if we don't get Yashiro here, then I think he's officially going to be the hardest character for me to get, ever. And I'm just going to have to... Actually, I can't... Can I do 3 matches against the team he's on? Because they're not in the Chronicle mode. Well, shit, I got Unmei. Why? I got Unmei. Okay, that's great. I guess she's interesting. She is... Oh, she's from one of the first teams. Yeah, fair enough. Don't mind her too much. I think she has a good design. I was looking at her for a bit, pretty sure. Yeah, of course, she's not the delinquent girl or the manager that I want, so... Comments are good. Just need 1 single copy of Yashiro. Which is really not working out so far. Got Alice again. Got a Zeus player. Okay, well... 40 more pools. More comments, please, waiter. 1 Yashiro is all we need. I got Soul Soul. Holy, I don't think I had Soul Soul yet, but cool. Got Khalil Utoba. Okay. Yashiro, man. That's really all I need to leave this stream with a feeling of utter satisfaction. Just 1 copy of Yashiro, please. Oh! There he is! Oh my god, finally. Holy shit. The very final one. Oh, yeah. At the very least, on this temple, right next to Arata as well. Adult Arata. I don't think I had him yet. I don't think I had this goalkeeper yet either. Let him know, is his rallying cry, apparently. I've been looking at this guy for a while, actually. I quite dig his design. I might try using him at some point. But holy shit, finally, Yashiro. So, what that means, we can add a checkmark to Yashiro. Boom. Checkmark is there. Boom. In real time. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, then I don't have to finish this constellation right now. Then I think I'll go for Shimada next. Shimada, who coincidentally shares a name with one of my favorite anime characters of all time, Shimada Minami, from Baka to Testo to Shokanju. Oh, this constellation, actually, hold on. This has Hiro Powai. And Katsu. Hold on, it has Katsu. Ooh, this could be a really interesting constellation, actually. Let's see. And I haven't done on this yet. I haven't pulled on this one yet. So maybe I will just complete this, because I think I can. I have enough for 90 pools. But you know what? Getting her beforehand, I would absolutely be alright with. Aoi from Galaxy. Katsu. Hi, there we go. Katsu, American coach. Max cried. Absolutely beautiful. Yami, you're tempting me. You're tempting me, Yami. You want me to say it on stream? I can, but... Oh, hey, there... Yep, There she is. We are done, in fact. We are done. Shimada, fuck yeah. Hey, this is going well, actually. Yashiro was a little bit difficult, but Shimada isn't. Shimada is chill, and that's why she's the GOAT. Probably. I don't know her, actually. But there we go. And we got one of the Mukata triplets as well. We got Tomo Mukata from ARES. But yeah, fantastic. Fantastic pulls. I guess we're done on supporters then. Time for June Davidson, anyone? Which one was he on again? Well, he was on... was he on Judgeon? Hold on. Oh yeah, he is. He is on Judgeon. Okay, there we go. He also has a goalkeeper move for some reason. Blade attack and runaway train. Okay. So that's not terrible. Judgeon I have cleared before, so let's see. Trying to go for June Davidson. Let's see then. All commons is good. Could you imagine though, if we get all 4 tonight? All 4 commons. Is the dream ever realistic enough for that to happen? Not for now, but maybe soon. Hold on. They say don't count your chickens before they've hatched, but I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about these chickens so far. Okay, got Joker. Captain J. Holy shit, where's J when you need him? He's got a character named after him. I gotta inform him. Gotta inform him soon. Gilles de Rais, and we got Kudo. Okay, got Go Kudo. Again, good pulls. Good pulls. Supposedly I missed a Yuichi somewhere because I see Yami typing in all caps in the chat, so it's always a good indicator. Now then, 1 copy of June Davidson. Ugh. Ladybug. Okay. Oh, Kondo. Okay. Okay. That's a good pull. I don't think I had him yet. Do quite like Kondo. Bodycard of Okita Soji, of course. As we all know, after playing Chronostones. Now then, Mr. Davidson. Not quite. Not quite. Soon. Soon. You gotta trust. Tamir Nasr. Getting the entirety of the Go Galaxy Saudi Arabia team complete. But the Backstreet Kickers have yet to all show themselves. Specifically, Mr. June Davidson, who is also not here quite yet. Got the goalkeeper from the Big Bang team, though, which I'm not sure whether they were obtainable before, but now they certainly are. I'm actually lacking 2 Bond Stars to finish this constellation, which is a little rough, but hopefully I won't need it. Hopefully Mr. June Davidson will just come home. What can I say? What can I say? Lady Luck giveth and giveth and just keeps on giving. For some people at the very least. Fuck yeah, June Davidson crossed off the list as well. Another green jack, boom. Shouldn't cover his face. He's a tall guy, up there, boom. Last one is in, where was she again? Where was the delinquent girl again? Do I just look her up again? Probably, unless I can't scroll faster. Holy fuck, this is revolutionary. Let's see. She was Handaria. That's where she was. Luck be a lady tonight. Next time I just need to finish 8 matches and I will have finished all the current content in the game. You're right. You're right. I don't know whether I'll be able to do 8 matches during one stream, but we'll just have to see. First, I have to do 1 pull. 1 pull on the thumb of the Handora constellation. Let's see if we can get the final character that I wanted, that I put on the list of little guys next to me for tonight. Bandai Kuromi. So close. So close to greatness. But hey, already absolutely brilliant pulls. Got 3 out of 4 characters that I wanted tonight, so absolutely buzzing with that. And I will absolutely leave this stream a happy man with these new pulls. The delinquent girl, she can wait. Already pulled a big delinquent man. Hey, you know what? Speaking of, let's just get him in here. Where is he? There he is. I wish there was like an alternate form of him with his sunglasses still on, because he looks so much cooler with his leather jacket and his sunglasses. But you know what? I'm not complaining. This guy may just have to take the place of the current backstreet kicker that I have on the delinquent team. And then, where are the others? Where is Shimada? And where is... Hold on, I don't have Kondo yet, I don't think. Yeah, summon him for sure. Nice. Jumbo Sandwich, Acrobatic Keep, okay. Not terrible. Oh, got Squat Swan. Okay, got one of the international players from Eastwind, I think they're called. Get Max Cried, yeah, sure. Inazuma 11 3 mentioned. Fuck, yeah. Manager of Unicorn. Yep. And then Shimada is right here, dude. Gorgeous design, by the way. That hair is beautiful. Love that so much. This team as a whole just had some absolutely killer designs. Speaking of, where is... Haha, there he is. Yashiro. Finally have a single copy of him. Holy. It only took like 27 streams for me to get a copy of him. Ghoulish Glare and Warborg. Okay. Good. See, and now a little bit of whimsy. Summon Katsu. Absolutely. Get her in here. Fond memories of Katsu. Tesla Coil and Big Ball Trick. Not very fitting, moves-wise. Summon Soul. Yeah. Got a few more. Xanark's Outsiders. Rising Dragon. He doesn't get Asterisk Rock, which is interesting. Let me summon the Keeper as well from the new Raymond team. Because I've had my eye on him for a bit. Tiger God Hand, of course. And then I think aside from that, I'm pretty good. I think I have everything else already, so... yeah. Again, absolutely buzzing. These were amazing pulls, and I will absolutely ride this wave into the next stream on Thursday. I have some tinkering to do, I guess, to the delinquent team. I'm gonna have to see who's gonna make the cut and who isn't. Isaki's already off, because we got the scout last time and already have him at legendary rarity, so June Davidson's gonna suffer or enjoy a similar fate soon, I'm sure. But yeah, that was that for tonight's stream. I hope you all enjoyed, and you know what? I did. We made good progress again, and yeah, like Nobunaga pointed out, if somehow we do 8 matches next Thursday, which I do not think I'm going to do, but we would theoretically finish all the main content that is in Inazuma 11 Victory Road right now. So, in fact, we have caught up with all the DLC. Finally, it's been a long time coming. I've been lagging behind a while, I know, but we got there in the end. But yeah, that is really going to be all from me. I have some preparations to do for work tomorrow. The grind never quite stops. But thank you all so much for joining me tonight, as per usual. Next Thursday, or this Thursday, rather, we are finishing ARES, definitively, and potentially starting Orion. Gonna have to see how I'm gonna actually organize the next stream, but you will hear from me in due course. So, with that being said, yapping session's over. Good night, everyone. Thank you once again. Take care, and until Thursday. Goodbye.